Well, that was a bit of a lag spike there. I know why it happened. Anyways, good afternoon, everyone. How we doing?
Traveling to other worlds is all that anyone seems to be writing about these days. Goodness knows what they find so disappointing about their own world.
Yeah, I'm making good points. Hope everyone's had a good day since yesterday. I've had a decent day. I've been very busy this morning. I woke up late and I've just been having a good time. You know, just chatting with people and stuff, and was got a bit behind on doing my usual checks and stuff, and that's okay. It just means I'll have plenty of time this afternoon to look at networking threads and such, because I love doing that. Hello, Sam. Toot-roo. Hope you're doing well. Oh, apparently I got a follow and got no notification of it. Thank you for the follow, Yuzu. I think my chat's being a little bit broken. It's a good thing I have 2 monitors. I hope you are having a good day. Welcome to the Marshmallow Grove. Oh, there it goes. It is just horribly delayed right now. Well, maybe it'll catch up if we give it a little time. Other than work, it's going good? Well, good. I'm glad at least other than work, it's going good. Hopefully work gets better. I hope you are having a good day as well, Yuzu. Welcome to the Marshmallow Grove. I hope you enjoy your stay. Hopefully my chat will catch up. Hold on. Actually, in fact, let me just... We'll refresh it, and hopefully it'll catch up and not be so far behind. Because that's a little bit of a problem. Yes, Albedo? You have something to say? No? Okay. Note if Chan is sleepy? Yes. The bot seems to be sleepy today. That's alright. That just means that I need to pay attention to different things. This is fine. You know what we haven't done yet today? Or rather, this week? We haven't kicked some boss butt yet. We should probably do that. I haven't done that. I have not done my weekly bosses. I've been a little bit lazy the last week. Took a bit of a break. You know, I logged in and did my dailies sometimes, but I didn't do my bosses. I wanted to check a thing. I wanted to do a check. 303 and 17 and 22. So we have 342 wishes, which is... We have 2 5-stars guaranteed right now. I'm doing maths to decide whether or not we're safe to pull on Sinnoh. I don't know if I'm pronouncing his name correctly yet, by the way, because we still haven't actually done our questing for that to hear his name. And I haven't watched his videos either. I'm a bit behind. Oh, we only just started. No worries, Jack. You are fine. All you've missed is watching the countdown timer. It's a very special event every day here.
This is order. Burst forth. Gather.
Ow. I thought my skill would be ready, but it's not. Stop moving around.
Lightning falls on the land of eternity.
He just fooled for fun because he had the gems. I mean, he's a pretty good character, so like, he's definitely not a bad character to have pulled for fun on.
Order guide you.
For Rex Lapis. Access denied.
Come back here. I'm trying to use my burst to knock your shield out.
Equipment to be.
Emerge.
Oh, wait.
Right now. Emerge.
Well, that was useless.
No touching. We're way behind schedule.
Where's she going?
Witness the final
Oh.
calamity.
Ha! Didn't even have to hit it. I already had my skills out to do it for me.
Purge all obstacles.
She wants to purge us. Oh geez, she really wants to purge us.
Agenda. Access denied.
Where?
Eternity is in my hands.
Solidify.
You didn't expect to get Sinnoh? Well, congratulations! You did.
Born of ice and frost.
Oh jeez. Oh, we're out of shield. Standing behind the pillar doesn't work. I've never tested that until now. Now we know.
No touching. Purge all obstacles.
We're so close. I missed!
Perish.
No fair, I broke your shield. You're supposed to do the vulnerability thing now. There she goes.
I will have order. Burst forth.
Oh, standing on the pillar doesn't work either.
Emerge.
I wish it did, but it doesn't.
Right here. Right now. Right here. Born of ice and frost. Euthymia.
Got her.
Before me.
I like to try to stand on the pillar when I'm using Ganyu. Oh, this is gonna be nice for someone. That's a good one. That's a good one too. I need to check what I have on Hu Tao. Hu Tao, what are you using for a feather right now? Is it by chance your spare artifact? No, it's not. Darn. She has a decent one anyway. Somebody's gonna really like that feather. Somebody who likes HP.
Moment of birth.
Oops. There I go, using the menu button for tails again. Hello, Sarg. You Drew. How are you? I hope you are getting rest. You should be resting. You better be resting. You better be resting. I need to do heal things. Raiden Shogun always beats me up. You're working. You're supposed to be resting. Always misclick the keys too. Yeah. It's because when we're not playing Genshin, we play other games, and other games usually use the triangle button for menu. So I end up clicking the triangle button all the time. It's not good. Must do switch party thing. There we go. Can't you need to do things? Okay, but also, you're gonna rest after, right?
Or just cowardice?
We can compromise. You rest after.
Quake.
Don't stop the ice. Ow.
Stabilize.
Emerge. Right here.
Useless.
It's okay, Zhao.
Into the frozen void.
Oh, you just put your finger on the wrong key. I completely forgot how to do this mechanic for a moment. If it looked like I was running around not knowing what to do for like 3 seconds, that's because I was. I blanked for a minute. It's been a little bit since I did this fight. This is what happens when I don't do my weeklies. Oh no. I want a magical girl transformation. One of these times I'm gonna like grab this scene and I'm gonna make it a thing for when we change models. Did you know there's a Senora outfit I could go out and buy? I could have this model. We could have the transition and the model. We might.
Stabilize.
I've thought about it. Stop destroying my pillars! Don't...
This is order.
Right now, right here.
She always destroys my pillars in this phase. She's too smart.
Solidify.
Okay, that one was my fault. We have to get her close, but not too close. Because we have to beat her up with Zhao.
Wound will heal.
Right here.
It's time.
Emerge.
Disappear.
Come on, Zhao. You can do it. I believe in you. No. No, where'd she go? No. No. It's not fair. She cheats. Isn't Zhao a jump attack spammer? When there's more than one monster, yes. He has very powerful AoEs. But if there is not more than one monster, his single target is better.
Who dares?
Right here.
Call me
Emerge.
a witch. I never asked for redemption. Never.
We'll keep it. Only because it's Wanderer's troop. Here, let me show you. I can show you where attacks. Okay, there we go. I had to remember how to get there. So let's see. It gives, you see there, the normal charged and plunging attack damage bonus? It's the same for all of them. And he does do AoE damage when he does jump attacks while using that. But his one-hit damage is higher than his plunge damage if you're going through his entire chain. However, the low-high plunge damage can be really good in AoE. The problem with his plunge attacks is enemies can, like, move out of them. So I found that it was more consistent if there was one enemy to just attack it because he attacks so fast. That was my own personal experience anyway. I didn't like it when enemies would, like, push me out of the way or would just move out of my attacks. Whereas if I just used his attacks, he was constantly doing swirl damage. Is this a good... We should probably heal. That's right, because we always let Zhao get really beat up in that fight. There we go. But yes, you are right. He does do a lot of jumpy boy damage. Unfortunately, I don't really have him, I would love to have his brain. Not his brain. I would love to have more of his constellations so that he could be even more effective. But I don't.
Take heart.
We are sadly free to play here. Not that being free to play is bad, but like... We don't get to do as many of the cool constellation things. Zhao's constellations are really cool because you get extra dashes. So he does lots of the zooming.
Right here, right now. Emerge. I'm always watching. Right here.
close.
Solidify.
Right now, right here. Emerge.
Today, you witness your reckoning.
Is he resistant to Electro in phase 3? Asia?
Stabilize.
I don't think this one has Electro on him, no. He gets different elements every time, and you can tell which element he'll get by looking at the elements that are on the door before you go in. Uh-oh.
Solidify. Order guide you.
No, Argate had Hydro and Cryo.
You stand upon your tomb, though you know it not.
Right now. Emerge. Right here.
Experience an eon of suffering.
No, Zhongli climb. He never climbs when I want him to. I'm not sure if this actually works, but it's what I've always done. So I assume it works.
Gather.
Emerge.
Give me the last energy.
Nothing lasts forever. Right now. Emerge.
Well, you can generally avoid it just by using shields. I haven't had any issues with my shields falling down during that yet, but I don't know if that's because I get up on the pillars, or if my shields just are strong enough to last through that attack. I've never tested it. I assume that it works, since the AoEs are on the ground. This is my... Of all of the weekly bosses, this is my favorite. Because Child is our very special frenemy. I love fighting Child every week.
This opportunity is quite hard to come by. Well then, amuse me. Surrender is a valid option. I promise I'll be gentle.
Right here. Right now.
You've made some progress. Guess I should take you more seriously.
Rise.
All you do is witness my great undertaking.
Solidify.
Now Child's magical girl transformation, or rather magical boy. If there's ever a Child outfit that I can get on booth for Vroid, we're gonna do this one too. I want a magical boy transformation. Let me skip. God, I love Child.
Foul legacy. The devouring deep.
Whee! Okay. We don't need to watch us fall to the ground. You would love to have Child in this outfit? Yes. Me too.
Crumble.
That would be incredible.
Order.
I want Foul Legacy Child. Darn it.
Right here.
Mine's better. Wait, hold on. Let's do the thing. See, this is why. This is why I don't do the thing. Ow. This could be good. This could be good. Literally the thing I was talking about! This is why! Just zoom right out of my AoE. It's okay, we did the thing anyway. Because it was fun. It's fun to watch Zhao do things. Okay, we can do one more. We can do one more. Hold on. I have a secret up my sleeve. It's not really a secret.
This realm
Pretend it's a secret. Look at this secret thing that none of you knew about! Amazing! Mind-blowing!
if you ever
Time to see my teapot? I can show you my teapot. Hold on, wait, we'll go back. We'll go back, I'll show you my house. I'll give you the tour. I know you've been waiting. Let me give you the tour. I'll even show you my bedroom. So here's the blacksmith place, where I can do the forging things. And here's the fruit stands. There's no merchants here. Maybe someday. You know, maybe I'll organize my NPCs. These are my lions. They protect the house. I've got a nice little, like, residential area over here. You can't go inside the houses. They're just for decoration. So so nobody lives in them, but, you know, we can pretend. There's a little eating area. There's nice music. Lots of music to choose from. I have a lot of it. And this other little, like, trinket stand where you can buy things or food right here. Nice food stand. Looks delicious. And these are the soy sauce barrels. And these are the rice barrels. And here's our little well for the non-existent residents to use. This one's an inn. And a little tree garden over here. Don't mind those random trees in the back. Don't worry about it. We don't ask questions about the trees in the back. We can go inside. Here's my dogs. I love them. They're my good boys. This map has a pretty big first area. It does. Look, see the cat over there before it disappears? There's one over there. There's a little sitting waiting area for the lobby. You know, there would be a greeter here, but we don't have one. All the books with my grandfather clock because I love grandfather clocks. You got the mountain map? Nice. Don't! Child? It's okay. You can bark for attention. Okay, anyways. I'm trying to give a tour right now. Oh wait, we're not ready for this one yet. Not yet. It's not time yet. There's another little waiting area here. Here's my good cat. I have all the cats. See? Nice little area. Here's another cat. Nice little cozy fireplace area. Can hang out, read a book, be cozy and warm. There's blankets and pillows, and all of the couches are soft. And it's at night, the lamps light up. Don't worry about upstairs. We don't ask questions about upstairs. We don't ask questions about the screen room either, okay? These are my screens. Don't worry about it. Here's the kitchen. You can order food here. I said don't worry about it. Don't worry about the screen room. And another little cat. And here's where you can wait for your food. I decided a nice simple table was okay. Hello, good doggo. No, shh, don't worry about it. Don't worry about the screen room. Here's all their ingredients in the cooking space. Oh god! The PS5 is making angry noises. Okay, it's fine. We're fine. And here's the bedroom. Here it is. Here's the glorious place where I spend my quiet time. I got a nice wall scroll and a fireplace and all the books, scrolls, like all of the reading materials. And I would like to put Albedo in here, but he takes up too much goddamn space. I can't put Albedo in here. I don't have enough room. Anyways. Do you like my unorganized piles of books? You can't show me yours. Well, you could take pictures. That's okay. If you want to show it, you can take pictures. You can show them to us. Okay, well, I know I said don't worry about the upstairs. But we can show you. Look, here's the upstairs. There's nothing up here. There used to be a random bed in the hallway. But as you can see, it is now empty. There is no longer a random bed in the hallway. Empty. That's all. That's the upstairs. There's nothing up here. I only care about the downstairs. Did that dog just teleport? Gotta keep an eye on that one. He got lazy on the second half. Let me show you something. Let me show you something. Let me show you something. Hold on a minute. Hold on. This is my island that I throw my random junk on. There's houses and rocks and these things, signs, you know, random stuff that I might someday use. Look at all the walls over there. That's all my random junk. Hold on, I gotta see if the salesman has any new spin crystals for me.
The one before
I'll
you.
show you something even better in a minute.
Ah.
Darn it. No new spin crystals. Okay, let me show you something else. You're gonna like this one. Here's my island of things I'm probably not going to use. It's all the hilly curl and, like, straw stuff. And also, this is my army of lions. It's a very good army. It's my army of good boys. Led by a front line of fences. Look at them. Aren't they glorious? My good boys. Look at all of them. A lot of white iron ore went into these. Looks like a garage sale. Maybe. Probably. You might be right. There's a third island. Fourth, rather. This is where I keep my prisoners. I mean NPCs. I mean friends. They're all here. See? Yai wants fried tofu. I have them out here because I still need to go through their dialogue options. And I thought that would be fun to do together on stream someday. Why are they all so far apart? So that I can click on them to move them around. Have a good day at work, Sam. Thanks for coming. See, when I go in here, it's oh, wrong one. It's hard to select them if they're too close together. Also, there used to be more of them. There used to be the maximum 8 or however many you can put out here. So there was more, there was just a line of them. So they're kind of spaced out now because I've removed some. Yeah. Anyways. Let's go back. Why is there a marker over there? Oh, it's probably my music thing. Yeah, it's my music. This is my crane. I love my crane. This is my crane. She walks around randomly. She's like Mama Bird, but less colorful. That's okay, we still love her. Here's my boys. They're the same height. They're adorable. I love them. Anyways. We have a wolf to fight. We have to go fight the big boy. The really big good boy. No! No! The thing! The thing happened to me! No! 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 They're gone. They're all gone. I've been so lucky for so long. I've never accidentally clicked the statue. I've always gotten both of the crystal flies. Today was the day.
Useless. Boring.
We have to go this way first, so we can gather our ore. I gather ore purposely once a week in this spot, and that's why we always have enough ore every week
Worthless.
to make our weapon crystals. This is where I get all of my ore. I don't get my ore anywhere else, not on purpose. The rest of my ore I just get randomly because of Zhongli blowing stuff up.
Stabilize.
I always send my friends on gathering trips. Yeah, I forgot about that actually. I do that. I do that as well. I forgot about that. My expeditions. I'm so used to doing them that I just completely forget about them. If we ever get Diluc, I have so many small lamp grass. If we ever get him. Rah, rah, rah. Hilly troll noises. We're almost there. We're going to fight the very good boy. He's very big, and he is a good boy. Where's the thing? There it is. No. There we go. It is time. We fight Andreas. I always talk about how this fight was just incredible. The first time that I ever got to do it.
Right here.
Phase 2 was a thing. That first time fighting Phase 2 is just... there's so much going on. Also, I was probably really underleveled for it, so... there was that, too.
Right now. Right here.
Gather.
And that's how you get free damage, by having Yai in your party. Give me the energy. Oh, jeez.
Stabilize.
Give.
I'm always watching.
Easy. Oh no. Our artifacts are full. Alright, hold on. It's time to consolidate. We just got a feather. We just got a feather that we can consolidate into. Where is it? We got a really good feather. This one. This is what happens when new zones come out. My artifact inventory maxes out. It's okay, at least we got a good artifact that we can level up, clear out some space. Yes, I am meticulous about this. I like to keep a certain amount of the lower level artifacts so that I can maximize my gains. Nice. We're free to play here. We have to spend our money wisely. I wish there was a way we could select to use a specific star level of artifacts, not just the 4-star and under or 5-star and under, etc., etc. You know, for those times when I don't want it to use the lowest level ones, because I'm trying to save some of them. It is time. Gow. Gow. We like to gow here. Gow. Gow. We level artifacts, and we gow. Gow. You don't know what you clicked? You clicked on the gow redeem. Gow. Also, I think... Is this not working? Gow. 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 I'll have to check that later. My button pushes might not be working. What's that? What is gow? It's a fun noise. It's growling. It's growling but cute. The gow redeem has us gow for 1 minute. Oh, wrong one. 36. We have so many! Nice. That's not enough. Oh, okay. There we go. It was okay. It was decent. Was it an amazing artifact in the end? But it's well-rounded. And we take well-rounded. Well-rounded is okay. This time. Haha! I actually came here to get the heal. There we go. Okay. Alright. We're ready. We're ready. We did the things. Now we can do questing things. To continue to try and unlock our reputation quest. We have so many things. Okay, so what is Catherine still stuck in? Like a triumphant hero. Okay, what is that? This one. She's stuck in this one. So these are both definitely story. This is the event. Aranyaka. Lost in the Sands. This might be fine. We'll do that. I want to try to do things that'll help us, like... Oh, never mind. We haven't been there. So that's the new area. So maybe we don't want to do that one yet, then. Maybe we will do, this one. Dreams, Emptiness, Deception. Oh, this is actually continuing the story. This is actually... We might get to go and cause chaos for the Academia. Maybe. I don't want to do more of Aranyaka right now. But maybe we should. Let's do this one. If we're gonna continue the story, I'd rather just continue the story. I'm not ready to do more Aranara. That'll be chill stream stuff. So we'll work on this for now. We'll continue the story.
Let's continue our chat here.
Okay. I'll probably have to make a separate VOD for what happened last stream. But basically last stream, we went to Catherine to start a different quest, and because we were in the area, it automatically started this quest already. So what already happened is Nahida disguised herself as Catherine as usual, pretended to be Catherine, and took advantage of that to mess with us a little bit. And was giving us joking commissions to try and see the reactions that she would get. And we caught her doing it. And now she wants to come over here to talk about trying to figure out what the Academia peoples are planning. So that's what's happening now. Genshin always has such long quests. They do sometimes. Some of them, yeah. Some are really long. Story quests are usually long. Depends on how much you allow them to go through, I guess. Like, because we're doing it on stream, I always use the autoplay, so the full voice acting and stuff can go through. But, like, when I used to play by myself, I would just read it and just be flying through because I read faster than they talk. But for stream, I like to do the voice lines. I like to let them talk.
Okay, so do you have any ideas on how we can investigate the sages, Nahida? Actually, I've already done a little bit of work on that. But for now, I want to hear your thoughts.
They're all corrupt and they're keeping you hidden away because they think that that will make you weaker and therefore they can run everything themselves because power corrupts and people in power don't want to let go of that power. Something TLDR. Oh, you want a plan for... Got it. Okay. I thought she was asking something different. We could grab someone close to the sages and question them. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that because I don't really like the possessing people options.
We're in the dark as of now. Since we still don't know anything about their goals, any rash move could tip them off and lead to terrible consequences.
Okay, well, my other options were to ask you to violate someone's mind. And I don't want to do that. So,
After all, every person in Sumeru City is one of their hostages.
yes. Yeah, true. It's actually gonna make me choose one of these. Why can't I just pretend to be a student and go in? Or do the usual thing that I do, where I just sneak? Or choose violence? Okay, I guess we're possessing a student.
No way, that's too risky. You mean it'd be too easy to get caught?
That seems like the best option.
No, it's not that. We shouldn't involve innocent students in this.
Then why would you make me choose it?
They could completely ruin their lives.
Then why would you make me choose it? Are all of these going to be the wrong option and they're just making me choose them? Is this going to be Leeway all over again where I'm just shouting at Paimon? Is this what's happening?
Doing that would be ignoring the safety of my people for my own selfish goals.
That's why I didn't want to choose it!
Any different from what the sages are doing?
That's why I didn't want to choose it! You made me!
That's a good point. Spoken like the god of Sumeru.
You know what? Screw you! For making me look like an asshole. You made me choose it.
I've already tried that. But all the key members of the Academia, even the core of 30 guards, intentionally avoid wearing their Akasha terminals.
It really is. It really is making me select all of the options, and none of them are right. It's really making me choose all of the options, none of which I wanted to select. This is gonna be Leeway all over again.
It seems that from the very beginning, they've been guarding against info leaks from the Akasha. Of course, it could also be because they're wary of me. Have you already caught the sage's attention?
Yes.
I'm guessing not yet. But distrusting me would make perfect sense if they've ever paid attention to the urban legends about me. In any case, I probably can't take over their minds directly.
You shouldn't. It's a bad idea. I could think of plenty of other things, including violence. Let's go talk to Alhaitham. Violence is the answer. I like Alhaitham. He thinks like me. We either go in and do the sneaky thing like we normally do, or we just break down the door. They're wrong, they're bad, and if we expose them for what they're doing to all of the people, problem solved. Exactly, we can easily nuke them if they find out. We tell all the people what is going on, and then we just dethrone them. This doesn't seem that complicated to me.
Are we really out of ideas?
No, you're out of ideas.
You're super smart, so you already have something in mind, right? Don't keep us in suspense. Spill the beans already. According to a popular theory from the Vahumana Darshan of the Academia, rejecting impractical motions at the beginning of a planning session will give more weight to the actual proposal.
Oh my god.
Okay, but aren't you the god of wisdom? You don't have to use that kind of gimmick to make us take your ideas seriously. Well, I've been thinking that if I can't directly possess the leaders, and if I can't get ordinary people involved, then I should find someone who's already involved, but hasn't decided to side with the sages.
Like Tainari?
You're saying we should recruit a spy?
Like Tainari?
That does sound like it could work.
Like Tainari?
Oh, before coming back, we met someone named Alhaitham.
Also him.
Seems like he acts alone, and he likes doing stuff behind the Academia's back. They probably aren't in cahoots.
I also
Actually,
mentioned talking to him.
I have someone in mind. Do you still remember that female scholar named Sataria?
No.
Sataria. Paimon remembers now. Isn't she the one who's always trailing behind the Grand Sage of the Academia?
She seems like a bad
We
idea.
ran into her basically every time the Sub-Zero's festival repeated itself. You could even say we're old enemies by now. Paimon still remembers the smug and mean way she always spoke to Nilu. I've always liked observing all kinds of people, and Sataria has always stood out from the crowd.
Why?
She was born in the desert and was hailed as their greatest genius. Her academic gifts allowed her special admission into the academia, and also gave her the opportunity to serve as the sage's assistant.
Okay.
Oh, Paimon didn't know she was from the desert. She must be pretty special then. Paimon feels like most of the desert dwellers around the city are working as mercenaries. The name Sataria means star. When she lived in the desert, she shone like the brightest star in the night sky. Later on, she was chosen by the sun. The star was given a place in the daytime sky to complement the sun's dazzling light.
What?
Soon after, the star witnessed the sun scorching the earth, which brought forth many disasters.
What?
The star began to waver. Instead of staying beside such a sun, wouldn't it be better to return and light up part of the night sky?
Can we stop talking in
In
metaphors?
She couldn't give up the radiance of daytime. To cope with her shame, the star buried her guilt and closed her eyes.
So in plain language for everybody else, she got accepted into the academia, and she doesn't like what the academia is doing, but she refuses to leave the academia, so she pretends to turn a blind eye to it.
From the sound of it, Sataria's just hung up on the research opportunities here. But she doesn't really support the academia. She still feels guilty about not doing more for the desert, right? She's just running away from her problems.
Yep. Pretty much. Also, pause. Pause. Hydrate. There's an ad running. We can wait for like 10 more seconds so that people don't miss things. Tell you what, I have this trusty sword and bow which can take care of our problems. Exactly! Exactly. That's what I'm saying. We go get all hate them, and we just off with their heads. Easy. I mean, they already kind of deserve it. They have been actively killing people in their sleep. I think we're justified.
Indeed. When they are presented with complex moral issues, many people will simply plug their ears and go with the flow until the problem can't be fixed anymore. She's suppressing a lot of guilt, but before she realized it, she had already become the sage's accomplice. She can't deny her part in their schemes anymore.
Sounds exactly like the person we need. No, sounds exactly like the person we probably shouldn't rely on.
Right. We must somehow make her face her problems again. That way, not only can we get useful intel from her, but she can also use it as an opportunity to redeem herself.
This is a bad
From
idea.
my past observations, Sataria will take a day off from the academia every 10 days to do some shopping in the city. Tomorrow afternoon just happens to be a shopping day for her. That'll be our chance. To prepare, let's go check out some of her favorite spots, and have a quick chat with a few of the vendors there.
This is a bad idea. Okay, why are you shiny? The light of alternating day cycles. One can see the homeward figure of the lighthouse. What did it say before it cycled? On the bridge. What is this? A riddle or a proverb or something? Alternating day cycles? Homeward figure? Hello, traveler. Are you interested in Drusus's riddle too? Sure. Is it really a riddle? Did we just activate a side quest? It was set up by an academia researcher named Drusus. As far as I know, he's an eccentric, even among the academia crowd. He loves to talk about riddles with anyone, as well as research all kinds of encryption methods. But some of his riddles are too incomprehensible, so not many people are willing to deal with him. So he came up with the solve riddles for prizes idea. Simply put, this riddle actually hints at a treasure trove. Aha! You just have to show up at the right place at the right time using the right method and you'll get the treasure. That's a lot of right things you have to do. Drusus also gave a hint, saying that the locations are all within Sumeru City. But as you can see, no adventurer has been able to succeed. Until now! You can certainly try if you're interested. But if you ask me, I'd tell you to do something else more productive. Oh, we'll do it. Not right now, though. Not right now.
This should be Sataria's favorite fortune-telling spot.
Interesting that she is interested in that.
So should we ask the fortune teller about Sataria? No, I already have enough information on Sataria. The most important thing now is for you to pay attention to the vendor's talking style and key characteristics.
You want me to pretend to be them?
Talking style and key characteristics?
My poor lost lambs. Have you become troubled over your fates?
Nope.
The divine voice of wisdom often echoes between mine ears. If thou be blessed today by the gods, I may be able to show you the way.
No, thank
Huh?
you.
Really? Nahida, you've been whispering things to her?
No.
Shh. My friend here has some doubts regarding her future. Can we get a fortune reading for her?
Of course, of course. In that case...
No.
Uh-huh. It would seem that Harut and Marut are quite wary of you. Perhaps, at some time in the past, you have somehow offended the gods.
Maybe. Possibly.
Mocking the god of Animo, questioning the lord of Geo's financial savviness, and brawling with the god of Electro. Do those count?
Nothing. Go on, pick an aspect for her to divine.
Divine my prospects in health. Sure.
Health prospects. No problem at all. The gods have spoken. The truth shall be revealed.
I don't like her.
Your life shall continue on for many tens of thousands of years. Impossible. Harut, Marut, did you two spoil my divination? I've never read a fortune so absurd.
Actually, Paimon thinks this is probably the most accurate fortune-telling you've ever done.
This is weird.
I admit that the orientation of today's celestial matrix is suboptimal. As such, there will be no charge.
Is that so? Well, that can't be helped.
What just happened?
If you were to bring some food offerings for Harut and Marut on your next visit, perhaps they could help you reverse the wheels of fate.
Did we just find child Mona? I don't like her, but also, that was kind of eerie.
Is this another one of Sataria's favorite stalls? Yep. It belongs to a king. His father helped Sataria a lot when she first moved to Sumeru City, so she still comes by whenever she has time. When I start talking with him, listen carefully to the details of our conversation.
Ah, dear customers. Would you like to look at some pottery?
Yes.
We caught wind of your great craftsmanship, so we specifically came to take a look.
I like pots.
I recognize you. Aren't you Miss Catherine from the Adventurers Guild? Sounds like I'm in for some big business.
Speaking of, where did you learn this trade?
I suppose you could say it all started with my dad. He's a mason by trade, but I picked up an interest in clay while apprenticing for him.
Are you making
After
the
that,
pots?
I began making pottery by myself in secret.
That's so
And
cool.
I simply changed trades when my works turned out well. Although it's a pity that I'm no longer making much use of the knowledge provided to me by the Akasha.
That's nice. You're making a living doing something you love.
So is your father still working as a mason?
Oh no, not anymore. A few years back, he fell from a roof and broke his leg. Since he had already saved enough mora over all these years, he's just enjoying the retired life in Port Ormos nowadays.
Oh, that's
I
nice.
see. We wish him peace and happiness in his retirement. I'll have someone in charge of logistics at the guild come by another day for some goods. We'll leave you to it. Take care now.
No problem. Rest easy, all our goods are sure to meet your every need.
Now, can I actually look at the pots? I like pots. Ah, we don't get to actually look at the pots. Well, we can take a quick look anyway. We'll just look at them real quick. I like pots. I like this lantern. Anyways. I like really big pots. I think they're cool.
This should be our final stop. Sataria's always thinking of this restaurant when she's working at the academia. So she always comes by whenever she's out in the city.
Okay.
Nahida, you've really thought of everything. It's my duty to protect Samari's citizens, after all.
Hi there. I feel like I've seen you down by the docks before.
Huh? Sorry, I don't quite remember.
If I recall, you were having a discussion with someone about shipbuilding at the time.
Okay.
Ah, that's right. I've always been really interested in feats of marine engineering. After all, I grew up in Liyue Harbor and spent my entire childhood staring at the ships going in and out of the port. I came to Sumeru to study, but failed to make it into the academia due to my lack of talent. But I'm still discussing all kinds of problems with different scholars, and I'm continuing to study and perform research from the restaurant's basement. I'm sure I'll get to the academia after their next round of exams.
What an admirable spirit for learning. Amazing.
Sure, but you'll find hardworking people wherever you go.
So this restaurant has a basement as well? Huh. First I've heard of it.
That's interesting.
Right. It's not usually open to patrons. Most of the time, employees use it for breaks or to hold private events.
Is the person that we're trying to get information from, is she going into their basement when she comes here once every 10 days? Is that what Nahida's trying to get us to notice? But then why would the dude with the pot and the fortune-telling girl be related to that? I'm not quite connecting the pieces.
I see. Guess that makes sense. Well, good luck with your studies, Miss Chishan.
Just went and took a bunch of screenshots of your teapot? Ah. We get to look forward to a tour of your teapot then? Teapot tour soon? My house is more comfy. The rooms I have decorated might be, but I've got plenty of empty space. I'm sure you have a comfy house too.
Thank you so much. As long as I can make it into the academia as an official student, I'll be happy.
Other than that one room? You mean the room we don't speak of? The one that we don't talk about? The screens that we don't explain?
So, was that everybody? Mm-hmm. 3 familiar faces should be enough for Sataria. What's the point of all the information we've collected? Nahida, you still haven't told us how you're planning to make Sataria face her problems.
Thank you for the follow, Emiwa. Welcome to the Marshmallow Grove. I hope you're having a comfy time. Don't worry about the room with the screens in it. We don't talk about the room with the screens in it. I don't know what you're talking about. I seem to have a lapse in memory. Exactly. Exactly. The room with the screens in it doesn't exist.
Sataria is already used to avoiding her problems, so we must find a way to break through her usual sensibilities. I remember that you mentioned that the Eremites in Port Ormos are all making a fuss about the upcoming resurrection of the Scarlet King. Although it's all just a boatload of nonsense, the fate of her homeland may turn out to be Sataria's soft spot.
Oh, Paimon gets it now! You want to take advantage of the guilt Sataria feels about her homeland. Although she knows she should return home to help the people of the desert, all she's done is conspire with the sages.
Which is exactly why this is not the person that we should be relying on to hinge our entire plan on. This is a bad idea. If King Deseret was to criticize her actions or make demands. Criticize her actions.
So, how do we set that up?
To the desert!
Well, the Scarlet King is long gone, and Sataria is also too smart to fall for any simple tricks. If we simply engaged her under the guise of the Scarlet King's believers, she would definitely be wary of us, and we may not get anywhere. But if we were to borrow some of her close acquaintances to talk with her, her reaction would probably be very different.
Took bird view in build mode and character view? Yes. We get to see everything then.
So, you mean you're going to possess those people we just talked to?
Yep. Possess them through the Akasha. Imply that they've already converted to the faith of the Scarlet King, and then convey our made-up will of the Scarlet King. As long as everything goes smoothly, we'll get through to Sataria for sure. She'll never guess that we had anything to do with it.
Ah, so that's how you're going to use all the info we collected on these people. It's so that you won't slip up and break form. Possessing them will only work if you can manage to pass off as them.
So why did I need to know?
So, best of luck with impersonating them.
What?
Huh? Best of luck? But we don't know how to possess anyone.
She's gonna make us possess them.
No problem at all. I'll just share all their senses with you once I've possessed them.
No.
As long as you're also wearing an Akasha terminal, the effect will basically be as if you've possessed them yourself.
Okay, but what if I don't want to?
That is pretty convenient. But why does she have to do this? Can't you do it yourself?
Exactly!
Although I've been observing humans for a while, I've never been good at imitating them.
Made it as natural looking as possible. That's good, though! That means it's probably really comfy. I like natural looking.
You're not wrong. It's always been painfully obvious whenever you try to pass as Catherine.
It's painfully obvious to us. Charge in sword and bow in hand. Well, that's what I wanted to do, but they're not letting me. I'll try my best.
If it was at all possible, I would have preferred to leave these people alone. But seeing how things are now, I probably should just accept it and push on.
Yeah, don't beat yourself up over it. We're only doing this to help everyone, and we'll only be borrowing them for a little while anyway.
Alright, then let's give it a go tomorrow afternoon.
Okay, alright. We do the impersonation thing. We're gonna be real good at it. We have to be real good at it. Because Nahida's making us do it. Hi, there's people here now. Okay. Is stealth optional? Define stealth. We're pretending to be other people. I guess that's stealth?
Oh, here she comes. Sataria's here.
Let's quietly follow her. Once she starts talking to her acquaintances, we'll find a safe spot to begin possessing them. As for how we'll sway her to our side, I'll leave that to you. I trust you'll know what to say.
Paimon's starting to feel kinda nervous. Okay, let's go.
Don't worry, Paimon, you're not the one
Already started
talking.
Let's find a hiding spot and get started.
No one can notice if there's no one to notice. Exactly. Yeah, that's not noticeable at all. Not even a little bit.
You really can't force anything when it comes to love. And besides, everyone around me has a very different background and outlook. Are you still listening to me, Nabia?
Oh, of course I'm listening. You were talking about troubles with your love life, right? I heard everything you said.
It's Paimon.
Okay then. You just seemed a little distracted for a moment there.
Oh no. The cats know.
Strange. Your cats seem pretty worked up. Is something wrong?
The cats know.
I always thought they were quiet, happy kitties. Oh, what are their names again?
Harut and Marut, I think.
That's right. They are just little darlings, aren't they? Harut and Marut.
So, which fortune do you want me to read for you today? You must have come for another echo of the divine voice of wisdom.
Paimon, you idiot, she already had it.
I'd like to get another reading on my love prospects, but to be perfectly honest with you, I feel like I've been a real mess recently.
Cats can talk now,
A
yes.
mess?
Well, could you do a reading on how long it'll take me to finish my current project at work? I really just want to get it over with.
I hear you. No problem at all. The gods will reveal the truth.
Paimon, you're awful at this. I'm pretty sure she never oh'd.
The gods are asking, Setaria, why haven't you gone home?
Why haven't I gone home? Do the gods really know everything I've been thinking about?
Setaria, why don't you just go home? It's a demand now instead of a question. The gods seem to be truly upset.
I'm sorry. I know I failed the gods. Please pass on my most sincere apologies and ask for their divine forgiveness. And if I may ask, Nabia, is there a specific god who's speaking to you right now?
King Deshrat, the Scarlet King.
What an inconsiderate and naive question. The god who is speaking to me is, of course, the wisest and mightiest of all, the Scarlet King.
The Scarlet King? No wonder he would make such a demand of me. Oh, wait a second. The Scarlet King passed away a long time ago. Even though news of the Scarlet King's resurrection has been spreading like wildfire, it's all just a misinformation campaign from the academia. How can the Scarlet King still exist in real life?
Are you sure it's misinformation? Are you sure they're dead? Are you sure?
What insolence! I am the Scarlet King's most loyal believer. Do you wish to refute his voice of wisdom?
Oh, no. As a child of the desert, I am only reveling in his power upon learning that his divine glory has touched even this city. I will think very carefully about his demand of me. I'm sorry. I must go now.
I think she knows.
Wait!
Dead or just captured? Supposedly dead after fighting the previous god of wisdom. She knows. She knows. I know she knows.
She just ran off in a hurry. She looked pretty upset, too. Well done. Setaria didn't seem to suspect anything amiss.
You are
To
dumb.
have something she's been trying desperately to avoid show up out of nowhere and berate her, that must have shaken her to the core.
She knows.
Aw, Nahida, it seems like you understand human emotions really well after all. All I know are some abstract Harabata theories. And in any case, My time with you has shown a lot of them to be utterly useless. I'm still trying to make sense of everything. Anyway, enough of that. Let's hurry and catch up to Sataria. He's out of cubes now, right on cue. Let's get ready to possess him right away.
I'm concerned. The other people weren't, like, as extravagant, so I don't remember them as well. That's not obvious at all. Again.
It's okay. I just got caught up in something. Oh, actually, didn't you ask me to help you look for work? What kind of work were you looking for again?
I thought he was doing pottery. Masonry? Huge floating island in the sky is just a big Paimon factory for every player. Maybe. You might be right. Maybe. Maybe that's why Paimon is so weird, because there's just hundreds of thousands of Paimons.
Oh, right. Your old man's craft. How could I forget? Speaking of, how's he doing? Is he feeling any better?
He can walk more now?
Oh, that's good to hear. I have been thinking a lot about him. If I could get some more time off, I'd love to pay him a visit.
Also, I'm pretty sure she knows, and I feel like the whole reason she asked that first question was to catch us. Because isn't he not doing masonry anymore, and he's just doing the pottery now? Oh yeah, she can't see the obvious magic symbol on the guy. Oh, no, everyone has those. That's the Akasha terminal. Everybody has an Akasha terminal. Don't worry about that. No, what's obvious is, the fact that, you know, both of the people she's been talking to have just, like, mid-sentence passed out.
Actually, while we're talking about him, is he still living in Port Ormos?
Yes.
Yeah, he's been retired there for a while.
If you could find the time, please write him a letter. Please pass on that recently, faith in the Scarlet King has taken root in Port Ormos and has begun to spread across Sumeru. He has a quick temper and has always been a devout follower of the Dendro Archon. I don't want him to get into a fight with those Scarlet King believers because of a difference in beliefs.
Oh? So, who are you siding with in all of this? The Academia or the Scarlet King? I'm so jealous of you. You were born a child of the desert, yet you chose to betray the Scarlet King, and now you spend all your time with those crooks from the Academia.
Akeem, you don't mean you've also become a believer of the Scarlet King?
What's so strange about becoming a believer of the wise Scarlet King? In fact, aren't you the strange one? The one who still can't pick a side?
Can't pick a side? Me?
Whoa! Paimon had no idea you'd be so good at this.
Okay, let's see. Really started getting into the role? Sure. Zodiac's home, so I'm trying to have my mic up until the dogs stop being excited.
You really zeroed in on the issue and put it right in front of her. It might feel a bit overwhelming for Sataria. But once everything is over, I'll be sure to pay her a visit to her mind and explain everything. Anyway, let's keep going.
Alright, I think we're good. Oh geez, they really had me standing on the edge of a ledge.
Come on! Sataria's already started talking with Shishan!
Shh, it's fine, Paimon. Calm down.
So, Shishan, have you noticed anything weird in the city lately?
She knows.
Like, as if someone was trying to preach to you about something?
Instead, spending all my time studying in the basement.
Oh, right. Speaking of strange things, I celebrated the Sub-Zerus festival so many times that I lost count. That was really weird.
Wait, how could you be aware of that? That should be impossible. Nothing in the report indicated anything like that.
Are you still failing to realize that the Academia's lowly tricks could never deceive all of Sumeru's citizens?
Geez, Sean, don't tell me that you've converted to the Scarlet King as well.
What an absurd question. You make it sound like I should be ashamed for becoming a believer of the Scarlet King.
If you haven't
In
been sus the whole
reality,
time.
shouldn't you be the one who is ashamed? You, who works side by side with the academia and treated people as nothing more than experimental subjects?
Please, please stop!
Even now, Satari is still trying to run from her problems.
If she didn't already have a firm suspicion that this was Nahida the whole time, she has to know that it is now. That was too obvious.
She can no longer justify everything to herself. Hey, she's trying to talk to the guards! What should we do? This is the most important part of all. Quick, get ready.
Mercenary, you're a member of the Corps of 30, correct? Please help me pass a message to the Matra right away. The situation in the city is getting out of control.
Please, try to remain calm, miss. Tell me what's happening in the city.
Heretics are infiltrating the city, and they've already converted many residents to their side.
Heretics? What kind of heresy are you talking about?
The Scarlet King! Many people I know have suddenly started believing in him, but he's long dead. It's impossible.
Miss Sataria, nothing is impossible.
You know my name?
The Scarlet King is immortal, and all who defy him will one day pay the price. You must face the truth, Sataria. You tread a treacherous path, and the longer you ignore it, the tighter the Academia's grasp on you will become, and the deeper you will be ensnared.
Oh,
Child
no.
of the Scarlet King, never forget that the desert that belongs to you lies elsewhere.
What's so strange about becoming a believer of the wise Scarlet King? In fact, aren't you the strange one? The one who still can't pick a side?
What an absurd question. You make it sound like I should be ashamed for becoming a believer of the Scarlet King.
Sataria, why haven't you gone home?
Bang.
It seems that no matter where I run, I only keep finding more believers of the Scarlet King. I have to say, this is a familiar feeling.
Are we gaslighting her? Yes. I don't like this.
I've also been running from my guilt this whole time. Guilt over my part in the Sage's plans, and from ignoring the letters from the children of my homeland. But no matter how much I may try to ignore or get rid of it, my guilt always comes back.
Not too late to turn back.
You won't necessarily lose your research opportunities by facing the truth. Besides, did you really want to conduct your research while carrying such heavy feelings of guilt?
How do you know me so well? Are you truly just a believer of the Scarlet King? Or are you the god himself?
Might be the god
That's
himself.
Not important. The important thing is to pass judgment on the Academia and its sages, and to correct their mistakes. If you could provide some assistance in this matter, perhaps it could serve as a form of atonement.
Not too late to send their heads flying. I would like to, but the game won't let me.
I've actually never believed in the gods, but I've always believed in serendipity. Your appearance must be a fated opportunity for me to get out of this wretched situation. Please tell me, what can I do for you?
This is a bad idea. I'm waiting for this to backfire horribly.
How much do you know about the sage's current activities?
I was just one of the designers for the massed dream harvest scheme, which is what happened around the Sub-Zeru's festival. But I know very little about the full scope of the overall project. I'd assume that only staff with the highest clearance would have access to those confidential documents. I've just been working to meet the Grand Sage's specified requirements. However, there's something that's been really bothering me. I heard that a scholar who was previously expelled has returned to the city, and even the sages are still quite wary of him.
That's interesting.
To fight against the Academia, we will need to figure out the nature and the purpose of their work. Is there a way for us to get access to the confidential documents you mentioned?
It should be possible if we're willing to take some risks. After all, I'm an assistant to the Grand Sage, and I've been working on many tasks outside of the project. One thing, though, I won't be able to transfer the documents to you through the Akasha once I get my hands on them. The Sages have always closely monitored all activities within the Akasha. Let me see... let's use the most primitive method. Send someone to pick up the documents tomorrow evening at the Academia entrance.
Yeah?
The Academia entrance. Wouldn't that be too conspicuous?
It's a lot less conspicuous than trying to send information over the Akasha terminal. Why did you ever think that was a good idea?
Don't worry about that. I assure you, this won't be a trap.
It probably
I'm only suggesting this location because it'll draw more scrutiny for me to leave the Academia again. It'll be safest for me to distract the guards long enough to hand you the documents.
All right, I trust you.
So, if I were to successfully complete this task, would it mean I've atoned for my wrongdoings?
No.
That'll depend on the judgment of the Dendro Archon.
The Dendro Archon. That's right. Her people are the ones we have endangered. As the God of Wisdom, she's also the one responsible for judging and guiding the scholars. Maybe it's time for me to find a god to believe in.
Just as Nahida predicted, we've managed to bring Sataria to our side!
I'm not so
the
sure.
Traveler's execution was ingenious. She's the one who deserves all the praise. Well, now that we've made plans to meet again tomorrow evening, all we can do is pray for Sataria's mission to go off without a hitch. Pray? But if we're going to pray to the gods, aren't we just praying to you? God of Wisdom and Guardian of the Scholars? No. The truth is the true Guardian of Scholars. I've always believed that. Anyway, let's meet again tomorrow evening at the Adventurers Guild.
Alright. We keep going. Adventurers Guild is up here, I think. I got this. Here we go. Okay, stairs. Yes. What time? 19 to 24. Perfect. As the goddess of wisdom, she sure is doing things the long way. Yeah. Also, I don't think this is the smartest way, either. The following night. Okay, we gotta go to the next day. They know about her. They know what she's capable of. And this person was definitely suspicious of us.
Catherine, we're here! Oh, you are the other Catherine, right? That's right. I suppose I'm the other Catherine in your mind.
We could just call her Nida.
Shh! We're on a secret mission tonight, so we need to protect Catherine's identity.
And we just gaslit her into guilt. Yep. We sure did.
Yep, Paimon's right. We cannot fully rule out the chance that the meetup tonight is just a trap.
It probably is.
If something were to happen, my existence may be the only trump card we'll be able to play. After all, the Academia should still be unable to confirm the existence of my consciousness in the outside world. Yep, exactly, just what Paimon was thinking.
Sorry. Was just having a cord pulled on by a cat.
Anyway, enough about that. Let's just make sure to be on our guard.
Don't you feel like something is off?
Off? What do you feel is off?
It's a little too quiet around here.
It's the middle of the night. Of course it's quiet. You're not getting paranoid, are you? No, I think she's right. It really is a lot quieter than usual. If you look around, there seems to be fewer people on the streets. I'm not sure if this is the case for the entire city, though. Huh. Maybe it's just a coincidence. Maybe Sataria figured out a way to not only distract the guards, but also to get everyone to go to sleep early, just so we can exchange the documents in peace.
No, she knows.
I also can't quite figure out why things feel a little off. But now that we're here, let's go ahead and meet her as we planned.
Obviously, we are surrounded. Yeah. Probably. Most likely.
Well, regardless, as long as you're here with us, Paimon feels a little safer.
This is bad. This is really bad.
Huh. There really aren't many people out right now. Let's hope it'll be this quiet in front of the Academia, and that Sataria managed to distract all the guards.
Define distract. I'm pretty sure she has all of their attention. Yes. This is bad. This is bad. Oh, this is bad. Nothing a good swing of my sword and shot from my bow can't solve. I mean, if they let me.
What are all these people doing here at this hour of the night?
This is a little weird.
Ah, the triumphant hero returns at last.
Oh no.
And to a rather spectacular welcome, even if I do say so myself.
You're the outcast, expelled from the Academia.
Indeed I am. Although these days they tend to call me the Doctor.
Oh no. We know about
If you're
Dottore.
looking for your researcher friend, she has already been taken into confinement. With some basic caution, she could have discovered the listening device on her person. Clearly, she lacks the degree of rigor expected of a true scholar.
The people of Sumeru City. What have you done to them?
I simply made some minor adjustments to their Akasha terminals. Now they can deposit information directly into the subconscious. As you can see, all these lovely people now believe this traveler is a hero who has just saved the world. My experiment is a success.
This is
And
bad.
now it seems they can no longer hold back their sheer adoration.
Don't touch me.
What should we do? These are all just regular people. Leave now. You need to get out of here. But that guy's a Fatui Harbinger. We can't just leave you here. Nor can I abandon the people of Sumeru.
We can freeze him with a single shot from Ganyu.
Don't worry. We'll meet again outside of the city.
It's okay, not gonna put them to sleep. Or something.
I see. You appear to have overridden their mental faculties with your own consciousness.
Oh.
To possess such a powerful mind, you must be the god of wisdom.
This should be far enough. Paimon needs to catch her breath first.
Well, that went terribly, just like I said.
Going to be okay? We only made it out because of her.
She can jump between mines? Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. It doesn't really matter if he captures Catherine because that's not her. She could just leave.
Paimon wasn't counting on running into a new Harbinger here, let alone such a high-ranking one. That guy was number 2. So scary. He called himself the Doctor. about him. Sataria did say that someone who once got expelled from the academia came back recently.
I'm surprised somebody who is expelled from the academia and is now back is a member of the Harbingers. That's surprising. Still think we could have just dragged the guy out of there while Nahida puts the citizens to sleep. Maybe. We probably could have at least tried, but the game's not letting me. So, here we be.
And that even the sages are wary of him. Yep. Sounds like she must have been talking about the doctor.
Yep. Underestimated the number of parties involved. You know, yeah, maybe. I didn't consider that the Fatui might also be messing with things here. Because I don't like to just assume things like that, but looks like they are.
Yeah. Now that the doctor's in the picture, we're no longer just dealing with the academia. They're in cahoots with the Fatui. But what are the Fatui after this time? Another Gnosis?
That seems to be what they're consistently after. We don't really understand why, but that does seem to be what they have always been after. Are we gonna kill another Harbinger? Could have just fought there and just erased their memory later. I mean, yes, but if we accidentally hurt them, we can't just, we can't just erase that. Which I think is probably why we had to leave. Because we're too concerned about hurting them. But, like... Nah. I was thinking, they'd probably be fine, because Nahida can just keep them away from us. But here's the thing. That's Dottore. If you're not familiar with Dottore, he has zero regard for human life. And so, even if we had kept the people away from us specifically, he is very much exactly the villain who would just turn around and start attacking them anyway. And using that as leverage to make things difficult for us. And or just make us surrender entirely. So, it probably wasn't a bad idea in the end for us to get the heck out of there, because, let's be realistic, it's Dottore, and he probably would have taken full advantage of the situation, and that's exactly why he had them all there, because he planned that. Maybe we could have charged into him and pushed him off the cliff with us, and fight at the bottom? Maybe. Maybe. I don't know enough about Dottore to say whether or not that would work. I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah, things would be a lot easier with Nahida's help. Nahida said we'll meet again outside of the city. But we can't just keep waiting around, right?
Also, while Zhao might be okay if he just plummets from literally anywhere and attacks the ground, we will not. We will definitely be dead. Very dead. But, maybe if we called Zhao? Let's find someone else who might be involved. Start our own investigation.
You mean...
Now Nahida is in hands. And boy, it's gonna be a repeat of Raiden. Yep. Yep. Probably. We gotta find Tainari.
Right! Wasn't he invited by the sages to work on some project when we were staying with him in the Vidia Forest? That has to be the same project. Even though he turned it down at the time, he might still know something.
It's not necessarily the same project.
Nothing to lose. Let's go to Gandharvaville.
I feel like Tainari probably doesn't know about this because he would most definitely not be allowing it to happen if he did. So, I feel like Tainari doesn't know. Did we get any reputation turn-ins from that? It doesn't say we have any to turn in. Wait. Oh, that's a puzzle thing. I thought that was a Dendroculus. Okay, so... we go here. Kinda sad Senora died. Yeah. A lot of us were really looking forward to the potential of her being a cryo catalyst. So, I mean, who knows? Maybe she'll somehow come back because, you know, we do have Scaramouche, who is a living puppet. Who's to say they won't do the same with Signora? Just have to wait and see. I think we actually, if I remember correctly, there might be some artifacts and maybe a weapon too that are Signora lore related. So it wouldn't be surprising if she came back, considering.
Hold it right there. A blonde-haired traveler and a floating fairy. We've got you all right. Take a look around. You've fallen right into our trap.
Yeah, Flaming Witch. Yes, Witch of Flames or something. I think there's a weapon too. I thought there might have also been a catalyst that was hers that we have now. I'm not 100% on that though. It's been a little while.
Are you mercenaries from the Corps of 30? Did you come here to arrest us?
Corps of 30? We're nothing like those government lapdogs who don't even get scraps for their work. We are an elite brigade that commands the highest commission rate in all of Sumeru.
Money.
We're here on the orders of a client known only as the Outcast.
Uh-huh.
Outcast? An outcast from the academia?
Maybe, or maybe I'll hate them. These few puny men think they can beat us. Yeah. They're in for a bad time if they actually think that. I've already kicked their butt many times over, so you'd think they would learn by now.
But why wouldn't the doctor just send the Fatui after us?
Because it's probably I'll hate them. Local mercenaries might have an edge over the Fatui. Maybe he's taking advantage of the Academia's resources. How about neither of these? It's probably I'll hate them. Or, actually, wait. Sinnoh? We fought dragons and they think they have a chance. Yes.
Still wasting time on idle chit-chat. We'll shut you up soon enough.
Wait, they actually want to fight?
Them!
Okay, you guys are idiots. Got it.
You're up, Traveler!
Of course I am. Paimon, you never help.
Following orders. Burst forth.
Don't worry, I'll beat them up.
Right here.
That's close enough.
It isn't over yet! Here comes reinforcements!
We'll be fine, Paimon. See, they're already dead.
That was pretty rough. Is that what elite mercenaries are like?
That wasn't rough at all, Paimon. Probably won't be long before we see more of them. We'll be fine.
Yeah. Looks like we'll have to keep our guards up. But this doctor guy seems like a pretty tough opponent. He knew exactly where to set up an ambush. Did he predict that we would try to find Kainari?
Maybe.
Going up against smart people is tough. Anyway, let's keep going.
Says Paimon. Says Paimon. Paimon's not exactly the, brightest bulb in the bunch. Could wipe out their base and take their loot. I like that idea. I'd be okay with that. We should do that. I like loot. Is Tainari in the tent again? Looks like yes. Hi, Kale.
Oh, it's the Traveler and Paimon. What are you two doing back here?
Oh, just beating up mercenaries, the usual.
It's nice to see you again. Are you doing alright? To be honest, I'm not doing too well. My Elazar has been progressing at a faster rate lately. I'm finding it harder to complete more intricate tasks. As a result, Master Tainari is taking me off the patrol schedule. He will only allow me to stay here and coordinate other people's tasks.
Because he's keeping you safe.
Callie!
Because he's keeping you safe. Paimon is 1 out of 5 our size, so not much brain in there. Except her head is almost as big as ours, and so she has no excuse. Mostly stomach. Yeah. Seems like curing Ermin's soul is our only chance.
Speaking of Tainari, did he go off on patrol? We're here to talk to him.
Where is the boy?
Master Tainari? He just left the Avidia Forest a little while ago. He was headed to Party's DI. He left? But isn't Tainari always saying that he never wants to leave the Avidia Forest? He even turned down the Sage's invitation.
It's probably temporary.
It was weird too. Master Tainari always prioritizes his work as a forest watcher above everything. He almost never leaves his post. He left in a hurry this time, though.
Are they controlling Tainari? Did they get in Tainari's head? I will make heads roll.
No, I only found out that he left through a message he left behind. He also made sure to delegate all his tasks using a schedule.
I will make heads roll.
To leave in such a hurry? I'd guess he had something urgent to take care of. Master Tainari originally studied in the Amorta Darshan of the Academia, and Partis DI is something like the Amorta's research base. Many rare shrubs and grasses have been planted there for research.
Did he leave to fix the good boy, maybe? Hopefully this is just him leaving to fix our good boy, because otherwise I am going to make heads roll.
I know that before he became a forest watcher, Master Tainari once spent a long time conducting research at Partis DI. A research base, huh? Gotta wonder what kind of research Tainari just decided to work on all of a sudden. Oh, we don't have a lot of time, so let's go look for him at Partis DI.
Is take care of yourself? Yes.
Don't worry. I'm fine. I'm used to living with Elazar by now. If you run into Master Tainari, please send him my regards.
I'll give him head pats for you. And I'll floof his tail.
Will do. See you later, Callie.
Pull out every weapon from our inventory and use them. Yes. Wait, we need to see Catherine again? Oh my god. What now, Catherine? Adventure takes courage. This is annoying. They need to stop giving so many quests to Catherine. It's a side quest. I haven't even started it. Why is it in the way? Great, we're getting sidetracked. Exactly. When we don't want to get sidetracked. We're not actually trying to get sidetracked. It's a side quest. It shouldn't be in the way. It's a side quest. What, Catherine? Both look great. Are you here to take commissions or deal with other affairs? I'm here to make you stop being busy. Are you both staring at me? Is there something of significance you'd like to inquire about? No. Understood. You seem like a seasoned adventurer already. Yes, I am. You must be well acquainted with the Adventurers Guild's ways of operation. Therefore, I won't waste your time going over it. Great! If you have any questions for the guild, please feel free to ask me at any time. Awesome. Wonderful. Please pitch in with the commissions in Subaru City. Outstanding adventurers like you will surely be a great help to the people here. Sure. Okay, bye! Ugh! That used to not matter. It used to be that that only mattered if you were, like, in progress on that quest. And then it would get in the way. That was the only time it mattered. I don't know why it suddenly interrupts when you're not even doing that quest. That's why I never started side quests. Because I didn't want to have me get stuck in a quest because of that. Whatever, at least it gave us reputation points. Alright, where now? Is this the right one? Yes. We don't have any of those teleports. Okay. Let's go from here. Looks like we could follow the path from here. Hello, Kurama Roar! Tutru! Welcome! How are you? Hope you're doing good. I like your peak emote, it's cute. I like emotes. Isn't the statue closer? I've learned something while traveling in Sumeru recently. Whenever it looks like there's something in a mountain like this, I've learned to just take the paths. Because it ends up like having things inside of the mountain, and I end up flying all over the mountain just trying to find my way to the place I'm getting to. So I just default to the paths now.
Right now. Emerge. Right now.
We're not trying to explore right now. We're just questing. Although we will get treasure chests there on the way. We will do that. Because I like treasure.
Why would anyone want... Forget it. It's not my concern.
Okay, we keep going. Is that an Aranara? Oh no, it's one of those cute boar. Stop running, let me hit you. Yes. Cute. They're so cute, I wish I could have one. I wonder if I could catch one with the net. I want a cute boar in my teapot. The next time we see a cute mushroom boar, we're trying to catch it with the net. The realization, I want one. You here, you're alright? How are you? I'm doing good. We're having fun. We're doing story things. We need to, unlock our weekly quest still, so we're doing the story things. I want to catch a Sumpter Beast. I want to catch a Sumpter Beast. I want one. I want. Hi, friend. Friend. Stop walking. I want to catch you. Ah. Much disappoint. Cute, now die. That is clearly too big, but I want one. What the heck is that thing? It's a Sumpter Beast. They're new in Sumeru. Look how cute they are. They roll around and dig in the ground for food. I love them. They're so cute, and I want one. I want to hug them. They drop like 3 meat if we kill them. They're so cute. Listen to them making Sumpter Beast noises. Give me your meat. Oh, I forgot my thing is still set. Ow.
Useless.
Mistakes were made. Ow. I can do that too. They're adorable, but also they're good for meat. I can't catch them, and I wanna. I wanted to catch them. I'm sad. No. No. Do not. No. I ran into it. In the process of trying to avoid it, I ran into it.
It's not gold. Shouldn't make letters.
Ugh. You have like 2k meat? Wow. You have a lot more meat than I do. I'm sad. I just want to catch them. I just want to catch them and put them in my teapot. I want Sumpter Beasts. Where's the teleport? There it is. We'll try to catch a mushroom boar. They're smaller. Maybe we can catch them. Ooh. That's pretty. Anyways. Hi.
Wait! Look who it is!
should be possible. I hope it is. It might just be that they haven't, like, added them to the animals we can catch yet. Maybe we'll be able to have them later. We'll see.
Thank goodness you're okay. We were so worried about you.
You are not alright. You haven't been reprogrammed by the doctor, have you? Oh boy.
Hey, this was supposed to be a touching reunion, but you're ruining the moment.
I think it's a good idea for us to confirm that it's her and not just assume. Didn't know you could tame animals. Kind of. There's a gadget you can get now. I forget what it's called. The something or other net. And you can use the nets to capture certain animals in the wild, and then you can put them in your Serenity pot. It's cool. You can use it for, like, the foxes in Inazuma and different birds and things like that. She's been brainwashed, now we fight. Maybe. We're gonna find out.
Actually, it's very smart of the traveler to be wary of me right now. After all, the doctor has shown that his technology can apparently even control human minds. Plus, it's not like you could have known what happened after we split up and I was facing the doctor by myself.
Yep.
Even a pool of stagnant water after a torrential storm can occasionally pass as a patch of sky. Paimon feels like only the real Nahida could come up with such an obscure analogy.
Is it ubiquity? Omni-ubiquity. There you go. Omni-ubiquity net. Yes. I remembered, like, half of it. I couldn't remember the omni part. I had it mixed up in my head. I thought it was the ombiquity net. That's how I was remembering it.
Huh? But I wasn't trying to win your trust or anything. All I wanted was to clarify my point. Well, we understand that point now. Please, Nahida, tell us more about what happened. Are those poor people all right?
We just call it capture net.
I was still in the middle of restoring everyone's minds. Thankfully, when the doctor mentioned depositing information into the subconscious, he didn't mean engraving information into their minds. Instead, he did something closer to creating hallucinations. That was still within my power to fix.
That's interesting. That's definitely better than actually controlling their minds, but also, he's inducing hallucinations. That is scary. That has the potential to be really dangerous.
Luckily, I managed to finish my restorations and mind jump away from him just as he was about to capture me. What a relief. The doctor sure pulled out some hidden cards, but good thing we had Nahida with us. I wouldn't be relieved just yet. I gave away my true identity when I restored everyone's minds, which means we've lost another one of our trump cards.
Drugs? Maybe. Maybe. Sumeru does seem to like using incense to influence people's minds, so drugs might not be that far off.
Also, the doctor is already an expert at modifying Akasha terminals. Maybe it's only a matter of time until he captures my consciousness inside the Akasha.
Maybe that's what this experiment was about the whole time. We've been wondering the whole time why the dream experiment. Maybe it's because they're trying to capture the God of Wisdom inside the Akasha terminal. That might actually be it.
Would that mean you'd no longer be able to jump between minds? Then how do we stop him? He's still at the academia, so it's possible he already started messing with the Akasha.
That would actually make a lot of sense, too. Because they had them trapped in a perpetual dream. And that's how the God of Wisdom communicates with people, is in their dreams. Nahida might be onto something. Need to hurry.
It feels like he's toying with us. What a nasty piece of work.
You have no idea what's going on? Never played Genshin Impact? Okay, let me give you the TLDR. We're in Sumeru. Sumeru is a region that has a lot of like scholars and knowledge, and it's the region with the god of wisdom. Nahida, who is this other person that we're talking to right now, is the reincarnated god of wisdom, but she's still really young. She's only a few hundred years old. Yes, that's still really young. The Academia has her basically imprisoned. They've kept her away from all of her people and tried to make all of the people essentially stop believing in her and only believe in the previous god of wisdom, who is dead and gone. And you may not remember. That's okay. That's why you're getting the short TLDR. We just foiled an experiment that they were doing. That's what we were doing last time in the story. They had this massive experiment going where the little green things on people's ears, they were using them to cause people to be stuck in this perpetual dream, reliving the same day over and over again, and it was killing people. Now you're caught up. Green things. Yeah, you'll see in a second. It's on our ears. So you'll see the side of somebody's head at some point, and there's a little green thing. That's the Akasha terminal. Everyone has one.
Plus, the doctor's combat ability alone is apparently enough to make him worthy of being number 2 of the Fatui. We shouldn't give up hope just yet. Let's try to find another way to attack this problem.
She's the goddess of wisdom.
Nahida, how did you know we were trying to get to Party's DI? Have you been waiting for us?
Groundhog Day? Kind of. Bad guy angry, we fight bad guy. Yes.
Yes, I have. I can see the Traveler's elemental energy, so I deduced your destination by looking at the direction you were moving in. You didn't come here for sightseeing, right? Did you find any leads?
We're trying to find Tainari.
For a scholar we know. His name is Tainari, and the sages once tried to reach out to him. Why don't you come inside with us and see what we can find?
Hello, Romeo. Tutoru. How are you? I hope you're doing good.
Okay. Let's just hope we won't get him into trouble.
Well, we're trying not to get Tainari in trouble. But honestly, I get the feeling Tainari would not mind in this situation. I think he would actively help us if he knew. You're doing good? Good! We're also doing good. We're doing story things. We're trying to foil the Academia. We're causing chaos.
Traveler? It is you!
Hi! What are you doing here?
It's Hypatia!
She likes to immerse herself in those incense drugs we were talking about before and give herself, very chaotic dreams and pass out for many days and, you know, not feed and water herself and almost die. There you go, you've been introduced to Aphasia. Sure, he would bring out his bow right about now. Exactly. Didn't expect to run into you here. Actually, didn't expect to run into you here. She's always in the forest.
Surprise! It's so nice to see the two of you again.
Who's this? She's a scholar we met in the Avidia Forest. When we last saw each other, she was still training in the... what's it called? Satyavada life?
Yeah, that thing.
Oh, I see.
That's right, we're old friends. You've come at just the right time. Ever since I've come here, hardly anyone has even talked to me.
Hypatia, you're way too excited about this. Actually, for you to leave the Avidia Forest means... you're not in training anymore?
Scholar slash drug addict? Maybe.
Did you already finish your training and reach Pariporna life?
Wouldn't that mean she can't talk to anyone?
What do you think? My consciousness has already managed to make contact with the divine.
Really? Not old friends, bro, we just met. Exactly. Everyone here calls me old friends. Oh, really happy for you, sure.
It's so exhilarating to share this sublime joy with others at long last.
If this means I'm no longer going to have to go out into the forest and rescue you from yourself, then great. Please eat and drink and sustain your body. Thank you.
When my consciousness made contact with the gods. What a supreme and unparalleled experience that was.
Uh-huh. Okay, sure.
That sounds incredible!
We're here for Tenari.
Oh, all right.
Bye.
Actually, please wait. I haven't forgotten my promise to you.
Please live and not on the edge.
I promised to help you understand what you saw from Irminsul once I gained deeper insights.
Actually, I don't need your help anymore.
My current self has not only gained true insight, but I can even help you establish a direct connection to the consciousness of the divine.
Actually, the consciousness of the divine is standing right next to me, so I'm good.
You can do that?
Paimon, please. Do you believe her, Nina?
I've never heard of anything like that, but if you want to give it a try, I'll do my best to protect your consciousness during the process.
No, I'm good.
Hold on. I brought some spirit borneo.
No, please.
This is still a crucial part of the ceremony.
No, we could leave while she's turned around.
You're using that incense?
We could leave while she's turned around.
All right now.
Oh no.
Hold my hand.
Don't touch me.
I'll help you establish a pathway to connect your consciousness.
No, thank you.
Okay.
Oh no. No, I said no. Why do I not get a choice in this?
Ready?
No. I'm not ready. Oh no. Okay, well, here we go.
It took 3 betrayals for me to finally understand. The world is just an elaborate tapestry of lies.
Scaramouche?
My fury will never be quelled. The first to betray me was a god. My creator. My mother.
That's Scaramouche.
Strength above all. She saw no worth in me and I was discarded. The second was a human. My family. My friend. Consumed by fear, he saw me as an abomination.
What? Why? Yeah, he's the Raiden doll prototype.
Exactly like me. A hope for the future. A fledgling barely out of the nest. Powerless before his mortality, he broke his promise to me.
What?
Humans, they can't be trusted. And the gods fill me with pure loathing. So I said good riddance. I denounced the world and laugh in its face. My chest will never again be defiled by worldly filth. I will scrub away every last trace of human emotion. Then it will be empty, a blank slate, and ready to receive a supreme gnosis, brimming with pure divinity.
Is that why they're stealing the Gnosis?
There is no need to fear. The pain will be brief. Your era is coming to an end.
Are they putting the Gnosis in him?
What was that?
What? Went crazy because he lost his new friend and was abandoned by his mother and was told he was a monster by essentially his new parents. He went through a lot. But also, what promise did his friend break? What happened? We didn't get a whole lot of explanation there, and I'm a little confused. This is neither the Greater Lord's consciousness nor King Desheret's consciousness. No, that was 100% Scaramouche.
Did we actually just see the Balladeer's memories?
Yes.
Everything matches what we know about him.
Oh, during the ad, it was he made friends with a young child, and all we got from that was that he said the young child in his mortality broke his promise to him, and we saw the young child dead. That's what happened during the ads. So we just got given information with no context that doesn't make any sense.
But how is he connected to the divine consciousness that Hypatia was talking about?
You saw it, right? You felt it, right? Such a majestic god! Such a noble will! Such sublime emotion!
Hypatia? That was neither a god, nor a majestic or noble will. That was the Balladeer, and he wants you dead. Maybe we'll get more backstory. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see as we go along. Maybe we'll find out what the heck's going on. Broke his promise because he died. How weak and totally his fault. Yeah, that's what I'm confused on. Like, if he died by no fault of his own, how is that breaking his promise? Yeah, Hypatia's a little confused.
Alas, shame. If only that which beats within my chest wasn't a filthy mortal heart. Oh, great and merciful God, please grant me forgiveness and salvation.
Wait. Hypatia, please. No. 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 You can't obsess over Scaramouche. Please. This is not your dream boy. Pick a different dream boy. This is bad. This is really bad. She likes him too much.
Do you understand now? I'm afraid this is no periporno life, but rather...
This is a problem. Wake up.
You! Why are you so mean to me? Why is everyone hiding from me?
Why am I so mean to you? The hallucination that has presented you with this man that you adore now is the Balladeer who wants you dead and thinks you are the scum of the earth for nothing else but being human. And I'm being mean to you? Excuse me? I say we just let her die. Honestly, I feel like she's going to give us problems if we try to correct her. She's a little bit obsessed. There is a thin line between obsession and love, and she has crossed that line.
I found divine wisdom.
No, you didn't.
Shouldn't I receive praise and honor?
No.
Haven't I uncovered that light in the darkness?
No, you discovered exactly the darkness. That's what I'm trying to tell you. She's too far gone. Yes.
Hypatia?
That's how I always thought everything should be. Wait. Have I already lost my mind?
Yes. Yes, you have. Please get rid of the incense and never use them again. We're gonna have to kill Hypatia, aren't we?
Wait, something isn't right.
Oh no. Oh no. Surrounded again by idiots. Nahida, just stop them like you did before. Oh no. Wait, it was all a dream? I'm Nahida? What? Oh no. Oh, that's Scaramouche. No! Oh, no. Oh, he has a Gundam. We might be fucked. Guys, we might be fucked. Scaramouche has a Gundam now.
Okay, we finally lost him.
I just blacked out for all of our running. When did Tainari get here? And is Catherine dead? Can Catherine be dead? Catherine's a machine. Can Catherine be dead?
Are you okay, Nahida? Wait, no. Something feels different. You're back!
Oh, the Traveler's back?
Yes. What just happened?
Nahida was controlling your body for a while. It seemed like she jumped over to you as an emergency measure right before the Catherine puppet was destroyed.
Okay.
After that, Tainari heard the commotion and came over. He helped us defeat the mercenaries and then he ran with us all the way here.
I told you he would be all for it. I told you he'd take out his bow and help us win. Called it. This time she didn't just transfer her mind into my body, our minds swapped places. Yeah, and it was terrifying.
What? You swapped places? You mean your consciousness also went into Nahida's body?
Yep, and Scaramouche has a Gundam and we're all screwed.
Wait, then where is Nahida's consciousness? Where is she now?
She's trapped in a green bubble and with magic chains, and Scaramouche has a Gundam and he's getting ready to kill her. He was glaring. Real bad. He was, like, purple glare, electric eyes and stuff. It's not good.
I never imagined that an individual's consciousness could be transferred around like this. Had I not seen it with my own eyes, I would have never believed it. I don't think this can be achieved with current human technology.
Say we get our own mecha. We might need to get our own mecha. That was not a good thing. So, Nahida is in a force field bubble with magic chains. So now we have confirmed that she is in fact imprisoned. And Scaramouche is there. And he has a giant Raiden Shogun mecha. So I'm guessing we're gonna have to fight him. Yeah, she's very small. She is a god, and so the way it was explained to us is that the gods take a very long time to mature. So even though she is a few hundred years old, these are beings that live many thousands of years. So she's kind of like Klee. She's kind of like Klee in that sense. Why do the ads always play during the important parts? Don't worry. I saw the ad going and I paused and waited. I actually, I have a second monitor. Well, not a literal second monitor. I have a tablet that I monitor the stream on. So if I see the ads playing and I can pause, I will. So that way people don't miss things. Assuming anything important is going on anyway. If nothing important is going on, then I just let them play and it's fine.
Also, while we were running, the consciousness in your body told me to pass on a message. She said, "The doctor has found a way to trap my consciousness, so I can't journey with you anymore.
You're welcome."
But even in a moonless night, a shower of starlight can still drown out illusions and lies."
Oh no! Nahida's trapped in the sanctuary of Suristhana for good this time.
Not if we break her out.
The message she left for us? It's pretty vague.
We can't let the doctor figure out what we're up to. Yes.
Oh, that makes sense. Since the doctor captured her, she won't be able to say anything without him knowing.
Yep.
She's being extra careful. Even in a moonless night, a shower of starlight can still drown out illusions and lies. Huh. Paimon knows the moon illusions and lies are from that alchemical divination at the Sub-Zero's festival.
I don't remember what any of those mean.
You've used a starlight analogy before? It had something to do with Sataria.
Yes, the people of the desert. Ah, right, the moon refers to Nahida herself. That's right. Starlight refers to the people of the desert. Illusion and lies refer to the Academia's plans. Yes. For once, actually, game, thank you for spelling that out for me because I completely forgot what the moon referred to.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense. Huh. Do you think Nahida was telling us to go find help in the desert?
Probably.
But she isn't with us anymore. Think we'll be okay?
We never had her before.
You said Sanctuary of Surasthana. Does this mean that this Nahida you're talking about, the consciousness who is occupying the traveler's body, is the Dendro Archon?
Ding, ding, ding. Correct, Dinari. I would do after all that questing. You know, it's not even the questing. It's that we had to wait so long in between doing the next part of the quest. It has been weeks since we did the original quests. And we haven't really played much Genshin in between that time. And so, you know, since we did that quest weeks ago, yeah, I kind of don't remember that code anymore when I'm not actively using it.
Your guess is correct, but the situation's a bit complicated, so it's really hard for us to explain right now.
That's all right. A scholar's curiosity doesn't need to be appeased right away. As for the complicated nature of the situation, safe to say I have witnessed that for myself. I've spent some time with you, and it looks like the Dendro Archon's also on your side, so I trust you.
You would have trusted us anyway.
Oh, actually, we came here to ask you a question. What do you know about the project that the sages have been working on?
Yeah, we need info.
That. While I was indeed invited to join that project, the sages were always secretive about its scope and goals, so I eventually declined.
Yeah, I figured they must have not been telling you all the information because you definitely would not have been okay with killing people in their sleep.
All I know is that that project has something to do with the restoration of Irminsul.
Yes, we gathered that kind of, but we're not really sure what it means. I think I know what the project is about. I have a theory based on what Nahida said, which is that they're trying to literally capture her into the Akasha terminal. I think that actually makes sense.
Huh? Did you see something when you were in Nahida's body?
Yes. Turning the balladeer into a god. Also that, yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Do you have any evidence?
I saw it. I saw a Nascent god under construction. Hypatia also showed us a so-called divine consciousness. Yes, both of those things. Are they planning on using her as the mecha AI? Maybe.
So that's what happened. That explains why Hypatia's symptoms were different from those of the other scholars who went mad. It's because she made contact with the consciousness of a new god who is still in the process of being born.
Yup.
Tainari, did you leave the Avidia Forest because of Hypatia?
She's gonna be like Cortana.
I did.
Yes.
I noticed Hypatia's mental anomalies, but since her symptoms were rather atypical, I secretly took her to Pardes Dii and began searching for a way to return her to her normal self.
Just take the incense
If I
away.
didn't take action, Hypatia would have already been taken by the Matra to the desert, doomed to a life of exile at Aru village.
Maybe that would be a good thing.
Now that you mention it, I knew the Academia has never thought particularly highly of Lesser Lord Kusanali, but I still didn't expect them to do something as arrogant as creating a new god. Looks like I made the right decision by not accepting their invitation.
Honestly, I thought they were trying to bring back the previous Dendro Archon this entire time. I was not expecting them to be helping Scaramouche. That I did not expect. Fatui may have fanned the flames, yes.
The Doctor and the Balladeer. We have 2 Fatui Harbingers in Sumeru. Sounds like we're in for a bad time.
Yes, we're definitely in for a
From your
bad time.
description, I don't think they've completed their project. There may still be room for us to intervene. But then,
what is the connection between creating a new god and restoring Irminsul?
Yeah, it feels like we're still nowhere close to figuring out the sage's goals.
Yeah, that's the thing that confuses me, because I thought the whole time the reason they were trying to restore Irminsul was to bring back the previous Dendro Archon. It makes less sense if they're trying to make a new god.
Right. We've pretty much gone over everything we need to know, so we should head out. How about you, Tighnari? What are you going to do?
Come with us?
I'll stay here for now.
Oh.
I still want to try a few more things to help Hypatia.
Just take the incense away from her.
If you're planning to go into the desert, start by heading for Caravan Rabat. That'll be your fastest route. Come find me here if there's anything else I can do to help. May the spirit of wisdom go with you.
Okay.
Thanks, Tighnari. Hopefully Hypatia will feel better soon. We're off then.
Oh. Oof. I can't do another reputation turn in, darn it. And we're going to the side of the map where we don't have any teleports. Let's try this one and see if it's in the top area.
The soil is moist. Ideal
There's a
for
thing over there.
collecting the roots of boom blossoms. No, please. Allow me to handle this.
Where's the Dendroculus? Oh, I think this is the one we couldn't find before. Oh, it's under here. No. Okay, then. Give me a bow. It's not working. We should be able to activate this with Dendro.
There's still a long road.
It's not working because of this thing, isn't it?
As per our contract.
Fine. We do the thing. Ow.
Careless.
Isn't this how I do the thing?
Emerge, right now.
Go away, I'm trying to use my Dendro on this. Okay, try again. I don't know if that worked or not. I think it did, the tether's gone. Right? I need another thing. Oh, right, we don't have to attack those. I'm dumb. It's fine. We'll get a bow for that in a minute. Ow. Okay, so are you telling me I need fire? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
Leave it to me.
Amber's gonna die if we get attacked. Oh, jeez.
Gather.
Speaking of,
Emerge, right here.
it's fine. Okay, now it worked. shooting at us.
Feel this ancient power.
Right now. Emerge. Right now.
Okay. I can have my Dendroculus now.
Well, what do we have here?
There. Got it. Anyways, now that we've been completely distracted and sidetracked, get back on the path.
You called?
I did call. Oh, hey, look, it's one of the things. Hi there. I need a mushroom that's been lit on fire. Well, I guess we'll just mark them and come back. I wish I could still type. Not quite what I was going for. I wanted the spacebar. There we go. Wrong button. There. Okay, we're good. Follow path.
What you got? Another test subject.
No, I am not a test subject.
A new punching bag.
I am also not a punching bag. I want the teleport. We go up. We get the teleport. Been playing Tales of Symphonia? Yes. That is our variety game that we are playing right now. We're just taking a break for a couple days. Because I still don't have my weeklies. The weekly reputation quests unlocked in Genshin yet. And I've been sick this week. So I figured now was as good a time as any to get back to Genshin so that I wouldn't have to voice all of the characters in Tales of Symphonia while I was still not feeling well. Because it was doing bad things to my throat. I'm still a little bit sick, but mostly better. I am less congested, and as long as I'm not, like, having to spend hours voicing characters, my throat does okay. I'll probably be okay Monday, after some rest time.
Stabilize. Come into being.
Mostly just trying to make sure that I'm being careful not to overdo it, because I still have an elevated temperature.
Meet again.
But mostly I'm okay. Long as I take it easy. Which is what Genshin is great for. Genshin is perfect for taking it easy. Wait, there was a shiny thing over here. Want. Am I enjoying Genshin? Yes. I love Genshin. Genshin is my comfort game. I'm enjoying the new story too. It's been fun.
We made it to Caravan Rebot. It's pretty lively here. So, just past this wall is the desert, huh?
Yep.
Oh, wow.
I'm gonna climb it.
Paimon remembers hearing people call this the Wall of Samiel. It's made to block sandstorms from the outside. Oh, if it's this tall, it's gotta be the divine work of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, right?
Oh, you meant Symphonia? I am loving Symphonia. Like, thoroughly. I am thoroughly enjoying Symphonia. We just got to the point where we're starting to get a little bit of Presea lore. So, we literally just went into the mines and got some, what was it called? Not suppressing, the ore to help with her X-Sphere. Are you playing blind? Yes. It's my first time playing. So, I've never played any Tales games before. Tales of Symphonia is my first Tales game. We're going in completely blind since it's our first playthrough. We're having a good time. So we literally just did the mines. We haven't actually done anything after the mines yet. But everything before the mines, I know about. We have also managed to fight the sword dancer 2 times. So that's been a lot of fun. I'm pretty sure I fought him too early both times because I was using a lot of items. Presea's your favorite character? She has been interesting. You know, we're starting to learn a little more about her. So, that's fun. I was like, there might be an ad going right now. So, let's take an opportunity to do hydration and stuff. Oh, you're back from the ad? Okay, good. I didn't want to continue while you were having a conversation with me and have you miss it. I was saying we don't know much about Presea yet, because we're still kind of learning her lore. So, right now, we only really know that there's something going on with her X-Sphere that's making her a lot like Colette, when Colette was, you know, going through angel transformation things. And I have a theory that the game hasn't confirmed yet, but I think the Angelus Project is what happened to Colette. I think that the Angelus Project that they talk about is the whole angel transformation thing. And kind of ties into the using people's bodies to develop these special X-Spheres. Because Presea has the same collar necklace thing that that Colette has. They're the same. They're wearing the same necklace. And Colette was acting the same way as Presea. So, I think the Angelus Project is this whole quote-unquote chosen one thing that's going on. I think they're the same.
Enough gawking. Come on, follow me.
I'll hate them!
Huh?
Hi! Hello! Hi? When did you get here? Are you ready to commit violence? Can we commit violence?
Over here.
Okay, let's go! I will follow you anywhere. Wait! I'm trying, Paimon! Come back! Where are you going? What door are we breaking down? I want the teleport though, I'll hate them. Wait!
What the? Where did she go? How did we lose them? They were just here a second ago.
More Eremite mercenaries? Who are they working for this time? Anyway, Traveler, it seems like we were being followed again.
They're mocking me. They're mocking me with the teleport right there, just out of reach. They know what they're doing.
You were too careless. You should have noticed those hopeless amateurs trailing you a long time ago.
Maybe I did notice them, I'll hate them. Maybe I did. Maybe I wanted the violence. I can take them. But thanks anyway. Thanks. You're helpful.
There's no need to thank me. I've never cared to keep track of personal favors. All I did was correct a mistake I happened to come across. It's a habit I developed at the academia.
Uh-huh.
You really gave Paimon a scare, Alhaitham. We never thought we'd run into you here. Last time we met at Port Ormos, didn't you say you were going back to the academia? Wait, don't tell Paimon that you're here to take us back on their orders.
No. Now go to sleep. Okay, Jack. Have good sleep. Thanks for coming.
Oh, so you've already landed yourselves on the academia's hit list. I can't say that I didn't expect it. However, had I wished to turn you over to the academia, don't you think you'd already be the Eremites' honored guests by now?
Oh,
maybe.
Right. You do have a point.
Probably. You probably would kick my butt real good. You're right. Did you participate in the Sage's big project? No, I seriously doubt Alhaitham had any involvement in that.
I have no interest in running errands for that project.
Yep.
As a scholar, I've always belonged to the camp that promotes researcher autonomy. And these days, you're more fascinating than anything the Sages can offer.
Are you flirting with me? You're interesting too, Alhaitham. Thanks.
Not quite. To tell you the truth, I'm still investigating the Divine Knowledge Capsule. Unfortunately, I've run into some difficulties. Everyone says the capsule originated in the desert and was eventually moved to Port Ormos. If I am to get to the bottom of this, I must understand how the capsule first came to be.
I could probably help with that.
Which brings me back to you, and why you're so interesting.
Oh yeah?
The leader of Ain al-Ahmar used the Divine Knowledge Capsule right in front of you. And upon seeing him, your expression became perplexed, and you were lost in thought for quite some time. To have that kind of reaction, I think you must have realized something. Are you interested at all in sharing what you've been hiding from me?
That depends, Alhaitham. Are you interested at all in telling me that you swiped the capsule of knowledge and have been keeping it secret and didn't tell me? You want to talk about that? Huh? Remember? I saw you. I saw you take it. I know you have it. And you hid it from me. We're supposed to be working together, and you betrayed me. Want to talk about that? Must be because I was so shocked to hear those words again. World and forget me.
Alhaitham, you really have a ridiculous eye for detail. What kind of person even notices or remembers stuff like that?
It was pretty obvious. The situation is a little complicated. Yeah. Yeah, Alhaitham. Yeah, it's complicated.
So that's your answer.
Yeah, it is.
Well, I do work for the academia after all. So considering that, it is indeed wise to keep your cards close to your chest.
Oh, you mean like
but
you?
That does prove you do have some undisclosed information about the Divine Knowledge Capsule. Am I right?
And so do you. So do you, my friend. It's complicated, right?
No matter. Rather than simply learning the answers from you, I'd still prefer to investigate on my own. Speaking of, you two are also headed to the desert?
I am.
That's right. We have the same plan as you. But we don't really have any concrete goals at the moment.
Then I'd suggest starting with Aru Village. It's the largest settlement in the desert, so it'll probably have more resources and intel than anywhere else. Well, would you like to head there together?
Yes.
It's always better to travel with someone you know. Let's go!
Yes! We get Alhaitham back! Can I have that teleport now? That you've been mocking me with? Alright. We go this way? Where are we going? A brand new zone that we haven't been to. Where's the goddess statue? Oh, we're heading for it. Okay, good, because that'll give us the map. I guess I should probably take... Wait. Carefully. Carefully. We can't let it see us. Oh no, this isn't gonna work from here, is it? Did it work? No, it's running away. I wanted to catch one. They're so cute. We'll try to find another one. Hi there. Are you gonna help us find the correct way? Or find the way? The way? Seely's our friends. Oh no. I forgot that I have the thing on still. No! I can't use any of my abilities! Help! I took it off!
Moments of birth.
Will of the Wisps? Yes. Except Will of the Wisps tend to lead you into swamps and stuff and to your death. Seelies don't do that. Seelies are friends. They're nice. They lead us to treasure and secrets and stuff.
Unsolicited, and all the more valuable for it.
That's new. Oh.
Solidify.
I just want to see what it is. It's a monster, not an enemy. It's an animal, rather. That means we can try to catch one. I doubt we can catch it. I doubt it. Stop moving. Stand still again so I can try to catch you. Yeah, nope. That is a no. That would be a no. We tried. It looks like we're gonna need to go up. Hello, Def! Dude, Drew. How are you? Oh! What is that? Is that a little dragon? Oh, I want a little dragon! Oh, we probably can't catch those either, though. Let's get close so we can look at it. Oh, jeez. Oh, I thought it was gonna attack us. Look at it, though! Oh, I want a little dragon. Bye, friend! Goodbye! You just got home? Well, welcome home. And don't worry about it. When you get here, you get here. You're fine.
Worthless.
There's dragons out here.
Before us lies Aru Village, the safe haven of the desert folk.
Whoa, this landscape is really something else. What a cool place. Let's go check it out.
But what about the statue? I need the map.
Wow.
They're taunting me again. What? Hello? Hi there. Oh dang. Oh no. Oh, this might be epic. don't know who to cheer for. I like them both.
Sino.
Sino. We know how to say his name now.
Unless my memory fails me, we have barely spoken 2 words to each other before now at the Academia. Would you care to enlighten me as to when and how I invited the General Mahamatra's wrath?
Oh, Hatham. Do not think you can escape my judgment just because you managed to escape my attack.
Judgment? So that's how you'd characterize your actions here, is it? Or would elimination perhaps be a more accurate description?
Had I used my full strength, not even this traveler would have been able to stop me. Though styled like an assassination, I sought only to ensure that my target would be unable to flee or resist. Standard practice for the Matra, as well you know.
Seemed to me more like your own personal touch.
Can I just say that I'm really enjoying the interactions between these two so far? This is entertaining. Please posture at each other more.
Who is that, Alhaitham? Did you call him General Mahamatra?
Yes.
Yes. General Mahamatra Sino, head of all the Matra at the Academia. He's a formidable hunter, and the ultimate nightmare for any who have committed academic crimes.
So you're in trouble.
You seem to have placed a lot of trust in Alhaitham, to the point of blocking an attack for him. If I were you, I'd never choose to side with him. I wouldn't believe a single word that comes out of his mouth.
Noted.
I've been pursuing this scribe for a long time. I urge you, stand back and do not seek to defend him any longer. Otherwise, there will be consequences.
Well, one, I don't trust him as much as you seem to think. That's accurate. But I'm not going to stand by and do nothing, also. And you haven't explained to me anything. So, I'm not just going to assume that he's a bad guy just because you said so. You need to explain to me. That's how it works.
Has Alhaitham done something wrong? Hyman doesn't think he's as bad as you've made him out to be.
I won't waste my breath explaining things. Alhaitham, I saw it during our fight.
Hello, Masapano. Tutru. Welcome. How are you?
Take it out. The divine knowledge capsule you're hiding on your person. Unless you want me to retrieve it for myself.
Oh, somebody finally caught you, Alhaitham. Oh, you're in trouble. You're in trouble. You're good? Good. I'm also good. We're enjoying the new story questing. I think we just managed to get through what we had missed, and now we're on to the new stuff. Sounds like I'm angry. I am angry! He took the knowledge capsule and hid it from me. You just barely missed my conversation with Alhaitham about that, and how he wanted my knowledge about the Urbansul and stuff. And I was just like, oh, you want to talk about, the knowledge capsule that you kept from me? It's complicated. My information's complicated. Yes, I am 100% that person. I do hold a grudge. He betrayed me. If he wants to talk and be all like his information's complicated, well, my information's complicated too.
Very perceptive of you. Nothing escapes a Matra's senses.
I knew it.
Wait, the divine knowledge capsule? Didn't it fall into the Matra's hands in Port Ormos?
No, he pulled a sleight of hand and took it. You did lie to us, exactly. That's why my information's complicated too.
No wonder you speak with such confidence, Sino. But I must admit, I'm very curious. What does this capsule mean to you?
Yeah, you mean the emotes? They are cute. I like them a lot. We're gonna get some new ones soon, since we just recently got this new model. Once it's finished, I have to get some new emotes.
And why, as General Mahamatra of the Academia, are you all alone in the desert?
He's not alone.
As
I'm
far
with
as
him.
I'm aware, the other Matra have been speculating about your disappearance. Have you been given a mission that's, let's say, morally dubious?
Oh, wait. I'm with Alhaitham, not Sino. Whoops.
If I was the real target of your mission, what was stopping you from simply using your authority and resources to judge me within the walls of the academia?
This is a good point. Why wait until all the way out here? This is a good point. The mission from the sages? Ooh. Oh, I think we got
I
him.
should have known you'd be difficult to deal with.
You two? Ugh. What should we do, Traveler? Paimon feels like we can't trust either of them.
What should we do? Let them posture at each other more. I'm enjoying this. That's what we should do. Don't stop them. Let them keep going.
Well, look at you two, acting all tough and self-righteous over there.
Hi, Dea.
Wait, Dea?
Did you come to enjoy the show, too? Do you have popcorn? We don't have popcorn.
Great! Finally, someone that we can trust! You gotta help us out here. Otherwise, these two are gonna start fighting again!
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, sure looks that way. Two giants from the academia duking it out once and for all. Not something you get to see every day, that's for sure.
I'm enjoying
Listen, I know you academic types love to fill up your big brains with self-righteous morality and lord your empty rules and virtues over each other. But how dare you bring your petty disputes into the safe haven of Aru Village? It seems like someone's gonna have to beat some sense into your thick skulls until you finally learn to respect these grounds.
Oh, dang. That escalated quickly. Also, Dea, you're ruining our fun. Neither of them can afford to be distracted by Dea. Still looking for an opportunity to attack. Please do.
Hey, did either of you hear a word I just said?
Nope. I don't think they were listening at all. I was listening. Don't know anything about this. Oh, I honestly, I don't know a whole lot about what's going on between these two either. We just met Sino for the first time, so I don't know either. I'm just enjoying watching them posture at each other. I've been having a great time until Dea came here and was like, hey, stop fighting. Nah, let them fight. I'm enjoying it. She's ruined our fun. Oh well, she's just trying to be helpful. Whoosh? Oh no. Oh, is it a sandstorm?
Whoa, what's going on? The wind's so strong! Is this a sandstorm? Paimon's gonna get blown away!
Another sandstorm? What's up with these recently?
Hey! All of you, over here, quickly! We have to take cover.
It's Candace!
Someone's calling for us! Oh, this wind is too strong! Let's get over there!
That sounded like Candace. Come on, you two. Jeez, are all of you academia folks such hard work? Move it!
All right, stop yelling.
You can get along for 5 minutes, boys. Come on. Oh no. Look at them. They're so angry. Oh jeez.
Well, this is pretty awkward.
It's fine. Everything's fine.
Wanna play sardines with 3 people who wanna tear each other limb from limb?
Yes.
Sure, why not? Sounds fun.
I think it sounds fun.
The air is so thick and heavy. Paimon can hardly keep floating anymore.
What does that have to do with you floating?
My sincere apologies, everyone. This is the home of our village chief. I will have to ask you to make do with this small room until the sandstorm dies down.
I like your outfit.
Please, let me introduce myself. I am Candace, protector of Aru Village.
Our savior has come at last! Nice to meet you, Candace. The name's Paimon. Thank you so much for helping us.
There's no need to thank me. It's only right to help each other when the weather gets rough.
Wow, she's so gentle and caring, like a nice older sister. unlike those guys over there.
I like those guys over there, though.
Now that we're all better acquainted, we should return to the topic at hand. As a guardian charged with the responsibility to protect my fellow villagers from harm, I was observing your conflict from afar, even before the sandstorm started. And now that you have set foot within our village itself, it is all the more my responsibility to make absolutely sure that you pose no threat whatsoever to us. So please, have an honest and sincere conversation with one another, and put your hostile feelings to rest.
But they're entertaining.
If anyone dares to start anything again while they are under this roof, I will not hesitate to send them out for some quality time with the creatures of the sandstorm.
That's reasonable.
On second thought, Paimon may have misjudged Candace's character.
It's her house.
And that goes for you too, Miss Dia.
Oh no.
Do I make myself clear?
Oh.
All right, we got it, Candace.
That's what I like to hear. So, which of you will begin?
What, begin
I was
what?
supposed to be a mediator, but I might have gotten a little too involved just now. Anyway, one of those two should probably start talking.
Wait, that was you trying to be a mediator?
Yes.
I have nothing to hide, so there's no shame in explaining myself.
Oh, now I'm worth the breath of explaining, huh? You know, before, it wasn't worth wasting your breath. I'm glad it's worth it now.
While Al-Haytham wasn't wrong about the other Matra not knowing my whereabouts, it's not because I've been assigned a morally dubious mission. Rather, I've chosen to exile myself.
Huh?
I see.
Exile yourself?
Did you find out what they were
A
doing?
little while ago, I discovered that there was data missing in the Academia's project planning and development files. What little they did report clearly did not match the project's actual progress. As General Mahamatra, I had the responsibility and authority to request an audit. However, to my surprise, the person responsible for the erroneous data was none other than Grand Sage Azar himself.
That's not
I
surprising.
tried to investigate the issue myself before submitting a formal audit request, but I soon found that all leads and potential pieces of incriminating evidence were carefully concealed from me. I began to realize that they were cautious of me from the very beginning. Unsurprisingly, the Grand Sage rejected my audit request as soon as the submission reached his desk. He even said to me, "The power of the General Mahamatra is granted by the sages. You have no right to judge us."
Oh.
So they really are up to no good.
Yep.
I realized then that to the Grand Sage, the Matra are nothing more than tools for the sages to assert and maintain their control over knowledge. The vows that we took, the principles that we strive to uphold, they are meaningless to the academia of today.
I'm sorry, Sino. I know you cared about that a lot. Decided to exile yourself? Yep, that makes sense.
I believed it would be wise to flee the academia before the sages had a chance to take action against me. This way, they can no longer see nor predict my actions. I will never give up on this investigation. There's no need for someone else to give me power or authority. Once I find the truth, I will administer judgment by my own name.
Good on you.
Sino seems to have the same goal as us. We're all investigating the sages.
We can all be friends?
Plus, now that he's no longer the General Mahamatra, he somehow feels a lot less scary.
I mean, I didn't find him particularly scary. His scary got drowned out by the entertaining of watching him posture against Al-Haytham. If that whole story was just made up, nah. I'm pretty sure it's fine.
Well, Sino, if that's your story, then why did you see Al-Haytham as a target?
Because Al-Haytham is a shady guy, Paimon. Have you not paid attention to our entirety of interactions with him?
When I was investigating the matter in the academia, I overheard a conversation between Al-Haytham and a sage. The sages asked you to investigate a blonde-haired traveler. Do you dispute this, Alhaitham?
What?
Like many parts of the project, this assignment was undocumented. Now throw in your suspicious behavior with the Divine Knowledge Capsule, and I think we deserve an explanation.
I feel like I could explain this. He was probably sent to investigate me, and in the process of investigating me, found out that I was, in fact, actually on his side, and trying to get the knowledge capsule with me just kind of cemented that, because he actually got to know me during that time and my objectives, and that made him suspicious of the academia, who he was already suspicious of. I'm pretty sure I can explain it all just fine.
Yes. I was indeed tasked with investigating the Traveler.
Paimon.
After all, the promised reward was so great that hardly any scholar could have refused. The sage told me, once you've completed this assignment, I can give you a glimpse of divine knowledge.
A most enticing offer.
Unfortunately, those academics don't know me at all. Their words contained one key piece of information, namely that divine knowledge indeed exists. That gave me all I needed to know. From my perspective, the sages are far from trustworthy. Think about it. Isn't it a little strange they're so willing to share divine knowledge with anyone, even as a reward? So, I began my own investigation following the lead of the Divine Knowledge Capsule. In the end, I realized my wisdom in committing to this rather than collaborating with the sages. Had I been less guarded, I probably would have ended up like that Ain al-Ahmar mercenary, incapable of remaining sane for long enough to hold a conversation.
You mean that the sages originally planned to dispose of you, using one of those capsules that drive people insane?
Yep. Did you join forces with me just so you could investigate me? Probably, yes.
I'd already given up on the assignment by then.
Oh.
I only told the Academia I was waiting in Port Ormos for you to appear so they wouldn't suspect anything.
That's nice that he had already decided before he even got into contact with us that something was off. That's nice. I thought it would be he started interacting with me and saw that something was off.
So it came as quite a surprise when I encountered my erstwhile target while investigating the Divine Knowledge Capsule.
Criminals do love to talk about coincidences.
Even though I ran into the Traveler by chance, I had no intention of providing assistance to the Academia. Also, you should remember, you were the ones who decided to follow me and strike up a conversation after I left that tavern.
This is true, actually. Yeah, this is true.
That's true. Alhaitham helped us out at Caravan Rebot as well. Maybe he's telling the truth.
Also, can I just say that I find it really irritating that I'm actually not suspicious of him at all right now, but the game is forcing me to be in a position of being suspicious of him, just like Ningguang in Liyue. I hate that.
I'm willing to apologize, if that's worth anything to you.
I don't need an
I took
apology.
the Divine Knowledge Capsule behind your back because I judged its existence to be a significant risk. I felt that it would be best for no one to interact with it before it had been properly studied. After all, curiosity often proves to be the most dangerous thing in this land.
You should be well aware, Scribe Alhaitham, that curiosity can also lead you to danger and suspicion. Answer me this. Did the sages share any information about their project with you?
Have I not made myself clear? You and I are both distrusted by the Academia. Do you really think they would tell me anything?
Just answer the question to make him feel better.
Although you haven't completely proven your innocence, I won't regard you as an enemy, for now.
As you wish.
Good. I'm glad to see you two clearing up your misunderstandings. And now you, Dia. I believe it's your turn.
Oh, sorry. Whatever the boys were talking about must have been so boring that I spaced out. My situation is pretty straightforward. My employer, Dunyarzad of the Homayani family, is friends with the Traveler and is currently recovering from her illness at home.
How good lurk,
I had
Kurama.
nothing going on, so I decided to return to Aru Village for a visit. I was actually looking forward to a pretty exciting time getting back together with everyone here. But then I saw these two random guys in the middle of a pointless argument. It ticked me off, and things went downhill from there.
It wasn't pointless, it was
Is that
entertaining.
all? Well, I will admit that definitely sounds like your style. In that case, welcome back, dear.
That's more like it. I missed you all so much, Candace.
What is that?
What was that sound?
No need to worry. Now that you're no longer at each other's throats, please make yourselves at home. I'll take a quick trip outside to clear out some of those creatures in the sandstorm.
Creatures? In the sandstorm? Are you sure you don't want some backup?
I could help.
Fighting in a sandstorm is not for the faint-hearted. Anyone without extensive training in these conditions is at a disadvantage. You needn't worry.
Yeah, just leave him to Candace. Don't worry, she's as tough as they come.
The sounds of time passing.
The wind's died down. That means the sandstorm's over, right? Candace still isn't back yet, though. Is she alright? Maybe we should go out and check on her.
When you put it that way, even I'm starting to feel a little worried. All right, let's go. We've been here long enough, and the boys are as chatty as the floor.
We can look around a little bit first. Look around a little bit. See if there's anything to see. Lots of little rooms. This is a cozy little house. I like it. I'm gonna go this way. There's a teleport over here. Also, I'm probably going to... Oh wait, no, that's the way I'm supposed to go. I was gonna say, I'm gonna backtrack and get that too. But it wants me to go this way? Huh. Wonder why. Also, where's the Dendroculus? It's probably up there. Or maybe on top of the house. I hear it. There it is.
Crumble.
Not what I was going for. But that's fine. Also, there's a side quest here. Let me mark it. Seriously? Whatever. Close enough. Well, she's out here. Seems fine. Oh, there's monsters.
Oh, Candace, you're still fighting? You've been out here dealing with these creatures the entire time?
We could have helped.
They just keep coming in waves. I've lost count of how many I've defeated. Before I realized it, even the sandstorm had stopped.
Your stamina is something else. Yes.
Here comes another wave!
This time we can help.
Leave this round to us. I got interrupted earlier, but now I have something to take my anger out on.
Dea?
It's been quite a while since I've seen the Flame Mane in action. I'll leave these to you then.
I'll be sure to put on a good show. Let's go!
Gather!
Right here, right now.
Here comes another wave! When are they ever gonna let up?
Easy.
The creature stopped appearing. Was that the last of them?
No, probably not.
What we fought just now was probably the aftermath of the sandstorm. So we should be safe for the time being.
Well fought, everyone. No injuries, I hope.
I'm fine.
Huh? Who are you?
Ah, my apologies. I haven't had a chance to greet you yet. I had my hands full taking care of the village's elderly and children.
You're the chief?
I am the chief of Aru Village. Everyone usually calls me Uncle Anpu.
Aw, that's such a friendly name. They must like you.
Sir, I am also originally from the desert, but I have not been back for some time now. May I ask if such sandstorms are common?
I can't say they've always been common, but recently the storms have become increasingly severe and frequent. Besides sandstorms, we also occasionally get earthquakes. According to an investigator who stayed in the village a while ago, these unusual natural phenomena are related to the withering of Irminsul.
Uh-huh.
Another effect of Irminsul's withering. So, Irminsul's withering causes withering zones in the forest, and sandstorms and earthquakes here in the desert?
Everything in the natural world is inextricably connected to Irminsul. These regional symptoms can indeed be a reflection of Irminsul's present state.
Everyone in Aru Village needs to take good care of themselves. Speaking of which, why haven't I seen a single village keeper since I got here?
Village keeper? Who are they? Village guards like Candace?
Does your curiosity know no bounds? Village Keeper is how Aru Village refers to mad scholars exiled here by the academia. Most of them are scholars who lost their sanity after a period of training in the Avidia forest. The academia believes that their crazed mutterings may have a negative effect on the psyches of other scholars. So, they're forcibly exiled to the desert. Though if you ask me, it's all a boatload of nonsense.
Why are they called village keepers then? That doesn't make sense. Yeah, Hypatia was nearly exiled.
Alas, that's exactly what we've been trying to investigate. One by one, the village keepers have been mysteriously disappearing without a trace. But no one in the village has ever seen them leave. If you're planning to stay around the village for the next few days, I'd appreciate it if you could keep an eye out for them.
Sure.
I've had encounters with those people in the past. I'll see what I can do to help.
The Matra are the ones responsible for their exile. Now that you're no longer with them, are you trying to alleviate your guilt and atone for your past sins? I'm fascinated by how you think.
No, I think he just wants to
Mock
help.
me if you will, but if you are guilty, I will eliminate you, regardless of my position or identity.
Oh, you're the former General Mahamatra. You must be an expert in these kinds of investigations. Thank you for your help.
I'm here too.
Is it because you're reminded of Hypatia? Oh, these poor scholars. First they lose their sanity, now this! We need to help get them back home, safe and sound. But, is it really a good idea to tag along with Sino? You seem like you really don't trust him.
I never said I didn't trust him. I trust him just fine.
I'll be grateful for the assistance. No doubt you will do a better job than some of my former subordinates.
Oh, thank you.
Let's start by finding a spot to share what we know so far.
Great. I can finally get the statue. Finally. Now we can get the map. Yes. Map is always good. I don't think we have enough to turn in. Nah. Also, there's a viewpoint over here. Nice. I see you. Hello? I win!
Why would anyone want...
Is that what this is about? Yes. Loose piles of sand.
It's not my concern.
Alright, let's go talk to Sino. See what's up. There's the side quest. Sino is up here? Yes.
Although I've sent myself into exile, I'm still doing essentially the same things as before. Do you still have any questions for me before we start our investigation?
Yeah, that actually. Why do they refer to the Mad Scholars as village keepers?
One of my former subordinates told me that this title has its origins in a strange incident.
Okay.
The Academia has long exiled mad scholars to Aru Village. A mysterious phenomenon exists here. When mad scholars first arrive, they are as incoherent and deranged as before. But after spending some time here, they invariably begin to calm down.
That's interesting.
Initially, the people of Aru Village greatly resented having to take in the mad scholars. But a strange incident one night changed that. Aru Village was struck by the strongest earthquake in living memory. Seeing buildings on the verge of collapse all around him, the then chief of the village was preparing to take everyone to safety.
So, I'm guessing something something. They're called village keepers because as they stay here, they start to regain their sanity. And once they've regained their sanity, they're able to actually help the village more. Because they have more knowledge in things. Since the Academia tends to kind of cut off the people of the desert from anything to do with the main city. So they're village keepers because once they're not insane anymore, they become helpful.
Suddenly, he noticed a mad scholar crouching in a corner, caressing the ground with his hands. A soft, green light radiated from him, like a divine glow against the backdrop of night. Despite the powerful tremors that ripped through the ground that night, all the houses remained upright, almost as if they had grown roots reaching deep into the ground. In the end, not a single building collapsed, and no one was hurt.
So something the Dendro Archon took control of one of them to protect the city, or maybe more than one of them? That's kind of what it sounds like.
After that, the people of Aru Village treated the mad scholars with greater kindness, and began to refer to them as the village keepers.
The soft green light? A mad scholar protecting Aru Village? What do you make of it, Traveler?
Probably Nida.
Paimon thinks so too. Actually, Sino, do you know if any of the mad scholars continued to wear their Akasha terminals at Aru Village?
In theory, they would continue wearing them so the Academia could still monitor their activities. With that said, the main Akasha system would no longer have any interaction with them.
Oh, no wonder! Everything makes sense then! Add in the fact that they calmed down, it was probably Nahida who calmed them.
There we go.
If you are able to draw a conclusion from this one story alone, then it appears you possess much more information than I do.
Yeah, probably.
So, what do you make of the story?
Or at the very least, I possess different knowledge that you don't have. Mad Scholar's power likely came from Lesser Lord Kusanali. Yes.
Really? Lesser Lord Kusanali.
What? You don't believe us? Lesser Lord Kusanali was definitely using the Akasha to give her power to the Mad Scholars!
No, it's not so much that I don't believe you. I'm just struck by your reasoning. Lesser Lord Kusanali, the current Dendro Archon. Is she really active in Sumeru?
Yes,
The
but
Academia
not very.
has always placed far greater importance on the late Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. They've more or less ignored Lesser Lord Kusanali, and I've never had any reason to doubt their views. In addition, I've never heard any stories about Lesser Lord Kusanali and her deeds. To me, she might as well have been a god that never existed.
That's exactly what the Academia wanted.
Definitely exists! She's a... How should Paimon put it? She's a good Archon who's kind and wise. Even if she says weird stuff sometimes.
We saved Sumeru City together in the not-so-distant past.
I've spent many years interrogating criminals, so I can easily tell when someone is lying.
Good! Then you should know that we're telling the truth.
That look in your eyes. I've never seen that from a liar. You two really must have met Lesser Lord Kusanali. How can this be? To think, our Archon has been amongst us this entire time.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, now it's our turn to put our skills to good use for this investigation.
Yep.
But easier said than done, especially since we don't have any leads. Maybe we can start by knocking on some doors.
Maybe. An idea.
Excuse me, are you here to help me find my grandpa?
Sure.
Who are you?
By the sounds of it, a resident of this village.
My name is Isak. You'll help me find my grandpa, right?
Sure.
Is
I
your
can do that.
grandpa a mad scholar?
Hey, don't say that. Grandpa is just Grandpa. Why do you have to call him that? It's not like he's a bad person or anything.
The person you're referring to is not a local, yet you are. Why do you call him Grandpa?
Grandpa is just Grandpa. He's my family. I heard everything you said to the village chief. Please, you gotta take me with you. I want to find my grandpa. I swear I'll help. I won't be a nuisance.
No, that would be dangerous.
Ah, so you're the one who was eavesdropping on us around the village chief's house. I was planning to go out and take care of whoever it was, but I had a vague feeling that they didn't harbor any ill intent.
Whoa. Haven wasn't kidding about Matra having sharp senses. Sino, he's just a kid. All he wants is to find his grandpa. Let's find a way to help him.
No, he stays here.
Sorry. I was only listening in because I wanted to know where Grandpa went. Honest. If you don't believe me, you can ask Miss Candace.
We'll help him. But he's staying here. It's not safe.
All right. But first, let's confirm the facts with Candace.
We're gonna pause here. This is gonna be our pause point today. Because I am starting to get a little bit dizzy. So, let's go back to our normal place that we hang out. Because I'll still do dailies in between. Unselect the quest. Nope. Unselect the quest. There we go. And we will pause here for today. That'll be it. Let's go ahead and switch over to just chatting screen. Alright. Get the raid message in here for you. You all will have a quick minute here to copy and paste the message while I find our raid target. Let me just get the one with the emotes on the end. There we go. So if you have our emotes, you can throw them on the end. And if not, then you can throw whatever other cute emotes you have on the end, because I love seeing all of them. I love the emotes. I think they're adorable. And it's always so much fun whenever we do raids and I get to see all the different emotes. Let's see who is live. Ooh. You know what? Let's raid Snur. She's doing a donathon right now. So, she will make a good raid target. Alright. We are ready then. Raid target acquired. Grab the raid message. Thanks so much for coming, everyone. Nice chill time. Maybe we'll do some more Monday, because we're in the middle of a quest and I think we still have to unlock the reputation quests yet. So, I will see you all Monday and we'll continue the quest. But for now, you all have a great weekend and I will see you next time. Toot-roo.